Everybody wants to Eberron.
Ah, okay, there we go. It's a Weird Al Yankovic version. Hey, we're live. Everybody can see us now. Woo! Hey, everybody. Welcome. We are Journey Punks, an actual play D&D show. We're serious and silly. We currently are set in Eberron. It's an Arcana Punk world filled with basically everything you can think of. But it is still Dungeons & Dragons 5e is what we're playing. So we thank Keith Baker for creating Lord and Savior, creator of all Eberron. Keith Baker, who resides, I think, in Portland. I don't know. Don't at me. Welcome to the show. Thanks for waiting. And if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm Dash Gierhart. I'm the Dungeon Master. I'll be guiding everybody on this session today, as I do every session. And with me are, and we'll start to my left with Kuhnoodle.
Hi, I'm Kuhnoodle. I play Zuki, the Tiefling Monk.
Next to her, Winged.
Ooh, I'm Winged, and I play Kelp, the Shifter Barbarian.
And our Mr. J.
Hey, I'm Jay. I play Donegal Sam, the wizard dwarf.
And last but not least.
Hi, I'm Hux. Sometimes I play Jurassic Jaws.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What existence are we in? Interesting. All right, that is us. We are the Journey Punks, and we are currently in our first campaign. And this is episode 12 of that campaign. And the campaign is called Best Friend Squad. And so just give you a little recap on what happened last time. If you've been keeping up with us, you know that the Best Friend Squad got separated. That's right. Not only do we have poor Donegal Sam passed out in a little mini coma on the floor of the Dancing Cow Tavern, but Zuki was captured by her biological mother, Queen Aurala. She sucks, and she wants Zuki to get married to the Prince of Thrain. It's an arranged marriage. It's awful. She's forcing her to do it. It's terrible. So she captured her with her guards, and she threw Kelp and Hux in the palace dungeon. We are currently in the town, well, it's the capital, Fairhaven, of Ondare, in the continent of Corvair, on the planet of Eberron. So that is where we are. And yes, there and all the layers involved. So everybody is separated, okay? But you know what? We found a way back, and we had Kelp and Hux. They were locked, and the dungeon, it's very Aladdin-esque dungeon. But they made their way out, and they made it back to the top, one of the top tiers, which included one of Queen Aurala's love bedrooms, as we'll call it. And Hux, remember this because he already made his way through the palace before. So him and Kelp made it through there, and they ended up finding a couple secret closets, if you will. And basically one of them, and what you need to know, is that one of them had lots of BDSM kind of stuff, including a leather mask, a used leather mask for that kind of thing, and which was used for disguised for Kelp. So Kelp currently has a used, sweaty leather mask with a zipper on the mouth, and so also Hux, we can go back and name them later, but Hux found some cool items, including a special potion, which might come in handy later. Who knows? Also, in another secret closet of one of Queen Aurala's love bedrooms was a closet really dedicated to Count Strahd von Zarevich. It's really strange. She had really decadent artwork up there for him, of him, and it was like almost like a mini closeted shrine for him, literally closeted. And it was she has an interest in him. It's very strange, so who knows what that will entail. But we do know that is the one who is to be hunted and killed, according to Radu van Gierhart, and to cure Donegal Sam and Kelp of their vampirism. They are not vampires right now, but since they got the antidote to temporarily null them of the vampiric change for 1 month. They will face that same problem again in a month, and in order to completely rid themselves, they must kill the master vampire, Count Strahd. So that may lead to some providence there. And so on the other end, we had Zuki. Zuki was being just forced to do shit that she hates, like get in a wedding dress and marry someone. She hasn't married them yet, but they were doing her hair and her nails and all these like servants of the queen, and the queen was just being awful to her and making her do these things that she doesn't want to do, and she ends up meeting the prince. Eventually, he was really late because he had a really bad case of diarrhea because he went out the night before, and instead of it all coming up out of his mouth, it went right down through his system. And he ends up being an okay dude, I guess, from what we understood. He doesn't want to get married either, but he's doing it for his people. He's not as strong as Zuki. He's not as assertive, and it seems like he, other than divorce, he'll be at least respectful to her. So who knows? At least that's what the kind of facade he's putting on right now. And on the other end, we had Sam, who woke up covered in his own, Kelp's piss. He had pee pants that was not on him, but he ended up putting them on. But still, they were wet with pee, wet with Kelp pee. And
a lot of body fluids today.
What's that?
A lot of body fluids.
Lots of body fluids.
Diarrhea.
If you're not here for the toilet humor, then you need to get out.
If you love it, this is the place to be. And the bartender there ended up letting him know what happened to his friends because he was there to witness it. So then Sam made his way to the palace. He tried to get in, but the guards would not let him in, even though they were letting all these other people in for the wedding. But they just wouldn't let in poor Donegal Sam. Sam tried to swim up the moat to get in, but ended up getting punched by one of the guards who claimed he was going to help him, but he ended up just mocking him, hurting him, and Sam was like just done with it, ready to just take care of business, fight these guards. But you know what? It might have been trouble if it was just him, might have been really tough, but Radu van Gierhart showed up and assisted Sam and became his partner and defeated those guards. And then Radu van Gierhart, the vampire hunter, the half-elf vampire hunter, specific class would be paladin and ranger, led Sam to a secret passageway to which led to an air vent and ended up going on their way to the palace chapel. And on the other end, we had Kelp and Hux, who found also an air vent in one of the closets of Queen Aurala's one of her many love bedrooms, and they all made their way through the air vents and eventually rendezvoused with each other mistakenly, but thankfully, because they all came together. And then right when Zuki was about ready to get married by the minister, their minister asked if there was anybody that should state why these two should not be wed. Speak now or forever hold your peace. And then they dropped in like badasses, and Zuki cut her dress and pulled a sword out that she had hid, and then they are ready to battle. But then the queen yelled for her guards, and now here we are, and I will reveal the battle map as we have it, because we are about ready to go into battle, because 10 Warforged rushed in, 10 Warforged guards. But now it's 5 against 2. So, you know what? On second thought, before we switch over to the battle cam, before we get in, I was just touching something incredibly smooth here, and it's not weird or dirty because it's actually wood. No, it's not weird or dirty. It's this wood. It is a dice tray. That's right, Green Fox Woodworking. They made all of our dice trays. I know, you're laughing, Wingen. So these are super smooth. Yes, they are real wood, and you can buy them too on the Green Fox Woodworking's website or their Etsy shop and get your own. These are fantastic. In fact, I will show their logo right here, as well as a promo code that you can use, which is right here below me. You can see, it's a battle cam. Turning that off, and that way you can see the logo. Right down here is the Green Fox Woodworking logo. If you type in the promo code JourneyPunks, all caps, one word, you'll get 15% discount off of their dice trays. So check them out. They're good people. They're based in Wisconsin, and they're great to work with. And follow them on social media, and tell them JourneyPunks sent you. And also, they have really cool other stuff too besides dice trays. They also have these cool dice vaults, which are really cool if you want to keep your dice in a really cool magnetically sealed dice vault. It's so cool. I love this thing.
It's cool.
I love it. And there we go. Yeah. Woo. There's one with the paladin. You get different engravings on them too. This is a paladin symbol. And this one says beware the smiling DM. It's really cool. And this one has the JourneyPunks logo, which the font's designed by Kuhnoodle. So before we get in, does anybody want to do a quick just any kind of solo plugs by chance? I'll just start off. You can check out me on my personal Twitch page. It's twitch.tv/Gierhart. It's my name right underneath me. And you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Anybody else?
You can find me on Twitch under Kuhnoodle.
And Kuhnoodle does all of the artwork for us, which I'm pulling up the logo right here. You can check that out. She did a logo right here, and character portraits are on their way, and they look fantastic from what I've seen. So yeah, anybody else solo plugs?
Nah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, speak now or forever hold your peace. Cool.
I will be. I'm not streaming currently. I'll be back in September off and on. But I will be on Super Murgatroyd's stream on Friday at 7 o'clock. I'll drop that in chat.
Ooh, yeah. Cool. All right. So with that said, here we are. Here's the battle cam underneath me. I know. I'm sorry. I didn't have it in the budget for Zuki or Kuhnoodle to draw the battle cam up. Don't judge me. Don't compare me to Kuhnoodle. But this is what we have, okay? Markers. Marker board, like usual. No one should be surprised. But here we have. Okay, so I'm going to point out where everybody is. All right, so here's Zuki, right there, right in the front, like a badass. Here's Sam, right here. There's Radu Van Gierhart, off to the left, right by Sam. Here is Kelp, right here, long hair at the trident. And turning him over, because he's facing the wrong way. Here we go. There is Hux right here. Bonked him on the head. And ahead
Oh my god.
are the 10 Warforged.
Woo!
So
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
it's party time.
Oh boy.
It's 5 against 2 though. You have Radu Van Gierhart with you.
You don't say.
He's pretty
Okay.
strong. So he's there to help you guys. Yes, there's 10 Warforged. Just to kind of give you this a layout of this very rudimentary map that I drew. So the red carpet you see basically is the aisle, that Zuki had to walk down. Here's the altar right up here where the best friend, the BFS, is standing, best friend squad.
Okay.
And right up here, and I put this N in here so you know which way is north. But so if I say, hey, go, where do you want me to go? 10 spaces or 30 spaces north. That way we kind of know the directions here.
Mm-hmm.
And right here is just a priest pew right here, pew. And anywhere else you kind of can't go outside of this. You'll go outside of its existence, metaphorically. But those black bars right there, those are pews. I didn't have a brown marker. Those are pews. People, the attendees vacated. Those were filled with rich assholes. But now that the BFS has dropped in, the queen is now calling for a battle here to fight these guys and see Zuki again. The queen darted to the back. She may not have left all the way, but who knows? She's out of sight at the moment. But these 10 Warforged soldiers popped in. So before we dive in, before we roll for initiative, first of all, everybody give yourself 100 XP each.
What? All right.
100 XP each.
Dash.
That's the way it is. In my understanding, the reason I do this is because not just with battles, with battles, with social interactions, with just learning, your brain thinks about, how you want to be. It learns with experience. You learn. You get better with experience. So that is what you're getting. That is basically your character just evolving with time.
Ooh, I still have inspiration.
And also, friendly reminder that everybody has inspiration. Is there anything that anybody needs to check on or do in terms of like leveling up? Because this is gonna get crazy.
Well,
so just
I
kind of
have
look
a
up your
couple.
stuff. Yeah. But what were you gonna say?
Here's
Jay?
the thing. I have a couple Sparkix crystals that I'm
Speak
just
now, or
sitting on that I'm wondering if I should use now or use when I'm in a more dire situation. Because if it levels me up, can I use it in the middle of combat?
Yes.
Oof.
You can.
Well,
so that's gonna be clutch, I feel like.
Yeah.
So
if you do okay, hold on, let me think. If you do it, yes. You can do it right now.
if you do it, what does that mean?
You can you can use it. You can use it to level up.
So I can use it right now.
Because only you know how to activate it on anybody,
Okay.
including yourself.
That's what
out
you
of
mean.
the party.
Okay.
So he has to use it now. He can't use it once we start.
No. He has to use it now if he's going to use it.
All right,
I'll wait
here
till
we
after
go.
the battle.
Also, Jay, are you actually sitting on it? Hux asks. Are you actually sitting on it?
Where else would I put my Sparkix crystals, Hugs?
Oh boy.
You.
Right in my butt. Okay, so
Well, no. So wait, okay. So are you gonna? Did you
We
decide to
all
use
knew
it?
he put him in his ass. We go blah 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 blah. Like they're in there.
Well, that's if you're gonna wake someone up from unconsciousness. If you only have half of one. But if you're gonna use it, you say the magic spell, and you add the name in the end, because only you know the language and the arcane language to use it, and then you use their name and it applies to them and it levels them up.
Well, yeah.
So you have 2, right?
I have 2.
Are you gonna use it?
Yeah. I'm going to use 1 on myself.
Cool.
And I'm doing that because I'm low on XP and I'm out of spell slots also.
Yes, this
So-
would just every time you level up, everything just
Yeah.
revitalizes like a
Revitalizes.
Like a
that's
long rest
more or
almost.
less. And then I'll be level 4.
yeah.
Ah!
Welcome.
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 So,
Yeah, so-
proceed with the arcane spell, Sam.
Lantan Bon Jovi.
And add your name in the end.
Sam.
It explodes into dust, and then it then swarms to your chest, and you absorb it, and then you feel this like glow all around your body. You can see it too all around your hands, and then it gets sucked back into you again. Like you absorb that energy again, and then you feel stronger. You feel revitalized, and you are now level 4. Fill all your spell slots revitalized. Your HP is fully maxed. Level yourself up to level 4.
Yes. That's perfect. Oh my god.
Also, hey viewers, if you're watching, if we sound too quiet, we sound too loud, music sounds too loud or too quiet, please let us know and I will adjust that. Thank you.
I feel so powerful.
So do you need help leveling up there, Jay?
Not No, that's gonna take a while. So how about we just get this party going?
Okay, why don't you cast, and then while that way you guys can do it at the same time. Whoever, if you're gonna use the other one, right?
I think I'm gonna sit on that other one. Literally.
Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm looking at your sheet real quick. I'm just gonna kind of do it with you real quick so we can.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I'm looking at your sheet. So your HP, did it go up at all?
I mean, I just figured I went from 2100 level 3 to 2100 level 4. Is that right?
Yeah, but your HP went from 14 to 20, right?
Oh.
Did it?
Oh.
Yeah, now it's max.
I mean, it was 20 last time.
It was
so
okay.
it
So
was-
we need to raise it. That's the thing. So we need to.
Oh, no. It's maxed out right now at 20. So at level 4 it would go up. Is what you're saying?
Yes. And it's a possibility that it didn't go up on its own.
All right. So here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, you haven't. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm seeing it.
Okay, character level. Let's go up. All right, level 4. There we go. Ability score when you reach 4th level. And
Got
again
it. It
at
did not
8th.
go up, so I see it now. So okay, so wizards, wizard class.
Ability score improvement. I can choose to be more charismatic or wise.
So in terms of going up, do you want to roll a 1d6 or take a solid 4 for your increase?
Oh my god, knowing my luck, let's just take a solid 4.
Okay, so it'd be a solid 4 plus your Constitution modifier.
Solid 4 plus my Constitution modifier. All right, let me go back here. Oh no, where'd it go? Okay. Oh, I'm on it. Duh. So I'm at my character builder right now because I'm going back.
Gotcha,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah, manage HP. All right, so I'd go up.
So your con modifier is a +2. So it'd be 4 + 2. So you took
4
the solid
plus
you took the solid 4, right?
Took the solid floor.
Okay, so
yeah.
it's a 4 + 2. Your con modifier is a +2, so it'd be 6. So your HP goes up to 26.
26.
So 26. I'm applying that now, overriding that, so that when you hit refresh is good. Your ability score improvement. You go. What would you choose? So ability score improvement would be. Do you want to choose charisma score, constitution score, dexterity score, intelligence, strength, or wisdom? What would you like?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. So, and then one more. Charisma, con, dex, intel, strength, or wisdom. Well, I mean,
So,
you can add
Constitution.
To Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay,
Yeah.
good choice. Okay, I just did that. You can probably go ahead and hit refresh to see that increase. Checking your spells real quick. So it looks like no extra spells right now, but that was the ability scores are big, so that's awesome.
Oh, that's good.
So that okay, checking your cons. So yeah, +2 in con, that's great. And wisdom +2 in wisdom, great, good job. Cool. Looks like you're all set. And then are you seeing your improvements on your sheet?
Yeah,
Your
dude.
main sheet. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah,
So
dude.
Sam's down to level 4. And then your spell slots are good, right? You're ready because you're gonna get ready to party. You're
Oh
gonna use
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Cool.
We are
Awesome.
ready
Excellent.
to pee. Ready.
Ready.
Ready to PRD.
PRD. So
All right.
this.
Enough of that. Let's.
Okay, cool. All right. Anything
Yeah.
else? Does anybody else have to do anything before we roll for initiative?
Yes, DM Dash. Back in our the first half of our campaign here, I believe Kelp leveled up and gained an ability that I cannot find on my sheet.
Sure.
And I want to make sure that I have that still available to me.
Yeah, good note. Okay, so I'm going to your sheet, and okay, so green. Okay, so ability.
Change it.
Yeah, no, I like it. So, do you also? So you're at level 3, so you can have primal knowledge. A 3rd level
Yes.
barbarian feature. When you reach 3rd level and gain at 10th level, you gain proficiency in one skill of your choice from the list of skills available at barbarians at 1st level. Do you want to take that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Wait. Oh no, I've already chosen this and we've already used it because we used it against the wizard crab lady.
It's something additional to that because this is
Okay.
because this is the choices that you get. You get either so yeah, so you gain proficiency in one skill of your choice, and 3 are athletics, intimidation, or perception.
Okay.
Which do you choose? This will just give you proficiency.
I want what were the ones again?
Athletics, intimidation, or perception.
I would like to do intimidation, please.
Intimidation? Cool.
Yeah.
Just add.
But I also want to make sure that I still have the ability to use that new, because I can't find it on my sheet to use it.
Which ability?
Like the wild hunt ability that we grabbed when I leveled up to level 3 when I fought the crab lady.
Gotcha. So
Crab lady.
Remember we looked it up. We looked it up in the book and we chose it, and it's like an ancestral
Oh yeah,
ability that helps with rolling, and I just don't see that on my sheet, so I want to make sure that I have that available if it's still available to me.
Good thing. Okay, so shifting, rage. I'm gonna use shifting. The ancestral stuff, the ancestral thing. Features and traits. Ancestral protectors while raging.
There it is.
So it's
awesome.
So it's in features and traits.
Okay, I see it now. All right,
yeah.
awesome.
So
Great.
this is something that's attached to your rage.
Right. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to make sure because for some reason I must have just like jumped over it when I scanned all this. So yes, we're good to go there.
And
then.
you get 3 uses of your rage ability, and then
Yes.
after it's like a spell slot, and then you have to take a long rest to regain those.
Right. Yeah. No problem. Okay. Awesome.
Other than that, is there anything else anybody needs to do? Good? Cool. All right, then. Everybody roll for initiative. I'm switching over to the battle music now.
Oh, we're battling.
Here we go. And keep your number first, because I got to roll for Radu and Gierhart. So we got 10 plus his... plus 5. Nice. So...
Ooh, Hux, it's so dark.
Okay,
I know this camera.
Sam, what'd you get?
May the fours be with you.
What, is that with your intelligence bonus, your intelligence modifier?
I have a -1 initiative.
So you got a 4.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay, so Zuki, what'd you get?
15.
15. Okay. Okay. And then Zuki, your AC is 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and your current HP is what?
29.
29. And speed is 40, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then so since I have that sword, should I just use my short sword information for it?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what it is. Yeah, good question. Okay, and Sam, your current HP, what is that again?
26.
26. 1 second. Okay, you just got your stat cards here. 20.
You probably won't.
6.
Probably need my AC too.
Is it
armor
9?
class is still 9.
Still 9.
Yeah.
Cool. And speed's 25, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And Hux, your AC. Oh, so where'd you get for initiative?
Who, Hux?
Yes, Hux.
So it was a 15 plus 2, 17. I tried to hold it up to the camera and then it rolled away.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a dum-dum.
I believe you. AC is
but it was a
14,
17.
right?
AC is 14, correct.
HP?
Speed is 30 feet.
Okay.
HP is 15 still.
Got it. And thank you. And Kelp, what is your initiative roll?
My initiative roll is +1.
And then, oh, that's your modifier? Yeah. And then what's your roll?
19.
19 plus 1, so you got a 20.
Yeah.
Good. So your AC, is that still 17?
Yes.
And what's your current HP?
20.
20. Nice. Okay, and speed's 30?
Yes.
Wait, your HP is only 20?
It is only 20 because Hux beat me up in the dungeon.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah.
With my wristies.
He rolled a nat 20 on that, I remember, yeah. And your speed's 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay, keep in mind, I remember, this is a friendly reminder right now, before we get into it, that you guys have potions, you guys have like protein bars and stuff, basically like Final Fantasy type stuff to use to heal.
Okay.
So, okay, and then Radu got a 15, and his current HP is 48. And his speed's 30. And his AC is 19. Okay, so that means in terms of those 15s, that means Kelp would go before at the first of the BFS. And let's see here, it'd be Hux, and then Zuki, could you roll one more time? Tiebreaker between you and Radu.
Yeah.
Radu, roll a 13.
Natural 20.
So you're going before Radu. And then Radu, and then Sam. So now,
Where's my dog's barking now?
sure, yeah, go for it. I got to roll for the Warforged anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you guys a choice. Do you want me to roll one for all of the Warforged, or roll them all individually?
Oh boy.
Oh.
It could be good, it could be bad. It's up to you. I'll give you a little hint because you've fought Warforged before, so you know like how fast they are generally, like the make of this model, especially in this country of Ondare. They have a +1 for initiative bonus.
I'm gonna say individually then.
Yeah.
Is that the consensus?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, cool.
They need to. Sorry, but I think they need to be spread out.
Got it. Okay, so I'm rolling for the first one.
Right, I'm gonna
first one's 14.
check on my pupper as well since we're doing
Yeah,
that.
do it for it. Yeah. So you got a 15. So he's gonna go after Radu. Second one. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, so he is after this first one. Third one. 14 plus 1 is 15. Damn. Okay, so he's after them. Okay. Rolling for the fourth one. 6 plus 1 is 7. So 7 would be after the second Warforged and before Sam. And then the fifth one. Ooh, 19 plus 1 is 20. He's going after Kelp. Okay, rolling for the sixth one. 9 plus 1 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10, so he's going after the second one. There's 2 Warforged going before Sam does. Seventh one. 3 plus 1 is 4. He's going after Sam.
Oh no!
And 2 more to roll on. 7 plus 1 is 8.
I have a 9 AC.
Man, Dungeon Master screen is filled with stat cards. Okay, ninth one. Damn. Now we have 2 more. 17 plus 1 is
Oof. All right.
is 18. So 18 is before Hux, and after the one that goes after Kelp. And
Oh, you're still doing initiative rolls.
yeah,
Okay.
last one now.
I thought you were fighting me.
Nope. 17.
Okay.
I was like, why are you saying your AC for? So 17 plus 1 is 18. This one is going... Damn. This one's going after the Warforged. After the Warforged. That's after Kelp and before Hux. Damn. Good thing you did that Sparkix crystal.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you got another one.
I do have another one.
Cool. All right.
Just in case.
Just in case, but that won't... That's yeah, that can be used
We're
later.
not gonna need it. I'm gonna speak it into existence. We're not gonna need it.
Not gonna need it. Cool.
Not gonna need it.
All right, we're in battle now. Here we go. First up to bat, Kelp. Kelp is right here, as you can see the eraser pointing at her. So Kelp, anywhere you need me to move the camera, just let me know.
Okay.
They're up here, and then
So
we're down here.
okay, that first one. They are. Am I close enough to reach that first one right in front of me?
Your speed is 30
It's
feet,
30.
so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes.
Third. Okay. 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 I want to look. You know what? I want to look for a protein pack or something in that's on me. Let me see what I have. Okay, I have 3. If I eat, that won't help my HP, right?
If you eat one of those protein packs.
I don't think I have one. I think I only have 3 apples on me.
Okay. Keep in
So,
mind you
because
have
I
some
think
healers.
Okay.
Radu's also a paladin.
Okay. Okay, I because I'm new at this, I don't know how to ask for that. So how do I go about getting healed?
You can just say something to them, roleplay.
Okay. I need help. I'm weak. I don't have any protein packs. I want to charge at this front guy, but I can't right now. Can anybody help me out?
I mean, I could give her a Sparkix crystal.
Oh my god. No.
You can't use that. You can't. You could use it. You could use
You
it,
could use
but
it.
the effect won't take place during the battle, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. All right. So.
Or you know what?
no.
I will say this.
I can
A
spare
way
the
that can
dying,
happen
but
is that you could use it, but that player has to sacrifice 2 turns
Okay.
for it to
What
take
did
effect.
What'd you say, Hux?
I said I can only spare the dying in terms of my healing spells, so
Yeah.
that should cover us for dying. We'll have a hard time dying.
So hey,
That's-
this is Radu talking, and I'm just saying when I get a chance, like a turn, DM speaking. When I get a chance, Kelp, right? The one with
Yes.
the weird sex mask on.
Weird sex man.
Not
Weird
about
sex
the dick
mask.
I forgot about the sex mask.
I
Sounds like a
forgot about the
Seinfeld.
sex mask.
Yeah, it's a
forgot about the sex
Seinfeld
mask.
episode or something.
I
Jeremy, you
decided
seen
not
a
to
sex mask?
cosplay tonight.
Nope. Sorry, I thought I had cure. I guess I don't. It's not like in World of Warcraft where anyway, where you get heal. I don't have cure right now. So never mind. I will defend you. But I don't have
Okay.
cure.
Great.
I can spare
let's-
the dying.
Does
Talk
anybody
to me when you're dying.
Does anybody else
Let's
have like a
go,
protein pack or anything like that?
I have breakfast sandwiches.
Those
Yeah, I was
okay.
gonna say I don't. What? Because I don't ever remember like grabbing protein packs or anything like that.
I thought we
my
already
camera
used
keeps
them.
going.
Yeah, there was. There
I
was
had
one
used
thing
one a couple of
Yeah.
you shoved it into my mouth. Remember you had to baby bird
Yeah, bird. Yeah,
Oh
Zuki
yeah,
did
we
that.
baby birded you.
baby
So-
birding me. Yeah.
So, if you eat, DM speaking, if you eat a breakfast sandwich, then that will allow you to gain approximately 2 HP per breakfast
Okay.
sandwich.
I don't think that that's gonna really.
Yeah, 2. You can scarf it. You can use your action to scarf it, and you'll gain 2 XP or 2 HP.
How many do you need? How many HP?
I'm like 9 behind, so I don't think that.
Can I throw her 2 sandwiches?
Yeah.
Since she's using her turn to appeal
close.
for help.
You're close. Yeah, you're like right here.
Here.
All right.
Take 2.
This is the bonus action.
Kelp grabs them and rips off that fucking mask and throws it against the wall, and it splats because it's full of like gross leather and sticky.
Jerry, are you gonna get rid of this sex mask? I'll keep it.
And she just scarfs them all down like as fast as she possibly can. Is that allowed? That I can?
You can
both
scarf
of them in one turn?
Yes, you can scarf them both, but you're only gonna gain 2 XP this turn. The next turn you'll gain another 2 XP.
Okay,
or
that's
2
fine.
HP. Sorry.
Okay. Great. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm done with my turn. Correct?
Yes. Make a note of that this turn. So raise your HP up to 2 more,
Good.
and then make a note that when it comes back to your turn again, you'll gain another 2 HP. You can still move too.
Okay, I was about to say, I don't lose my turn when I gain the next set of HP, correct?
It took an action to eat that stuff. It was a bonus action to get it from Hux, but you could still move.
Got it. Okay.
Would you like to move anywhere?
I'm not gonna move any closer. Not with my HP this low.
Gotcha. Cool. Anything else, Barbarian Shifter?
Not yet.
Got it. Cool. Okay. So that's the end of your turn. It is now Warforged number 5. So he's a brown shield on the back. Which one is that? Oh, now I know. Yeah, it's this one. So it is the guy way back here. So he's gonna run. He has a speed of 30 feet. So he's running around these guys 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he's running right here. That's all he does. The next Warforged is 9, so he's red shield on the back. I have to check which one it is. That one. Okay. So he has a speed of 30. So it is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's running up to Radu Van Gierhart. He's going to swing his sword at Radu Van Gierhart. So he looks at him. He's like, "You should not be here. This is the royal wedding. I will strike you down." He swings his sword, which is +5. So 14 plus 5, 19. Radu has a AC of 19. It hits. It makes contact. And his damage is 1d6. Did a 2. Radu just took 2 damage. So now he's down to 46 HP. I'm going to mark that on his sheet so everybody can see. 48, 46. Okay. All right. Now it is Warforged number 9. So he is the one with the gold cape. Okay. So he's got a speed of 30 feet too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. And he's right there, right up near the altar. Now it is Hux's turn. And Hux
say Radu!
Right down here.
All right. I'd like to move north. I'll have to do a little bit of northwest shimmying, it looks like. I'd like to move 1 north. And then diagonal northwest, a second one. I have 30 feet in total. So 1,
right by Zuki.
2. Yep. Okay. And then north again, 3.
Okay. Here.
And then north 3 more from there. I'm sorry, north 1 more from there.
Okay, here.
And then northwest 1 more from there.
Northwest, so here?
Diagonal, sorry.
So 2 in front of Zuki?
Yeah, 3 in front of Zuki. 1 more in front of Zuki.
Right here? Okay, so just get, so you know the war.
Oh no, because then I'm
there.
so sorry. Yeah, then I'm entering myself for an attack of opportunity. So I'll end 2 in front of Zuki, like you were suggesting. I'm sorry, I didn't.
2 spaces.
I wasn't...
So 10, 20 feet in front of Zuki. 2 spaces.
Yes, and that puts me within 5 feet of those other 2 Warforged, correct?
Sorry, 5,
Each cube
10,
is 5 foot.
10 feet in front of Zuki. So yeah, so you
okay,
are
great.
you are so if you're right here. You get a couple spaces between the next wave of Warforged that are right there.
Cool.
So right here? Okay.
Cool, yeah, and I'm aiming for them.
So is that good? Right here?
That is perfect.
Cool.
I'm going to use Thunder Wave.
I like that pose.
Ooh.
I've learned some new spells and I'm excited to use them.
Ooh.
Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So every wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. So
do I have to move forward more to not affect Zuki, or am I good because we don't have friendly fire?
What you do? What's the radius? Sorry.
15-foot cube.
A 15-foot
out
cube
from me.
So this would be within her, yes. So if you were to be here, 5, 10, it would still be near her. You would have to. So 5. You'd have to be right between them.
Do it.
5.
I'll
10,
do it. I'll risk it.
15. Okay,
No.
so you're retconning your. I'll allow it since you haven't done your action yet. So you're finishing. So wait a minute. Hold on. You were right here. So what's your speed?
30.
5, 10,
right, so I should
15,
be able to move.
20, 25. Yeah, you're able to do it.
30. So that's
the
my
end of your
max.
speed.
Okay, so now that'll save my comrades, and it'll hit more of them.
Got it. So they all have to do. So it's basically everybody within here. So it's so within a radius, right? 15-foot radius.
15. Yeah, 15-foot cube originating from
so
me.
this one too. Basically all up until the altar. Everybody that's here. 5, 10, 15.
Thunder wave.
So everybody. 5, 10. So everybody but the back lair, basically. It's the back 2 are saved from it, but all the other Warforged that are. So this guy's good, but this guy and then these all have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Warforged have to roll that save.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
and
saving
on a
throw.
failed save, let me know, because the creature will take a 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Constitution. So okay, so I'm rolling for the Constitution. So they each have a +3. So I'm rolling for the one with the brown shield first. That is Warforged 5. So here we go. What do they need to save it?
It just says Constitution saving throw, so they would on a successful save, they're still going to take half damage.
What's the save?
And they aren't pushed. It just says Constitution saving throw.
Okay, in that case, it would just be +5 or +10. It'd just be above 10, like a death save.
Okay.
So it would be +3 to that. Wait, you know what? No, I take it back. I've done this in the past with you guys before. I'm gonna have you roll a con to mark the DC. Roll your dice. Add your Constitution bonus. Wait, hold on. What are you using? You're using intelligence to roll this, to do this.
I don't have. It doesn't say that I have to. Yeah, hit DC Constitution of 12 is what. Oh, there it is.
But you derive most of your magic from intelligence, right?
I want to say that sounds right. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is roll a d20, add your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Ooh, dice cam.
Oh, it's wedged in the corner between the 8 and the 20. Should I
go with the 20?
Reroll?
It's a nat 20.
Take the 20?
If it's a nat
Okay.
20, that means they all fail.
They all fail?
They all
Okay.
fail. It's a 20.
Well, then they all fail.
They all fail it. So roll the damage.
And they all fail down.
So what's the damage? What do they take?
It's going to be 2d8 thunder damage, and they will all be pushed 10 feet away from me.
Jeez. So 2d8s, yeah. So roll 2d8s.
2d8s. All right, let me grab those. Got the 1. Got the 2. Got the dice cam back.
Woo.
An 8 and a 6.
So that's added together, right?
Yes, so that would be a 14 total.
14 total? Wow. Okay. So, okay, here we go. So I'm going to first mark their damage first before I do any kind of movement. Excuse me. Movement here. So 14 damage. Jeez.
Correct, sir.
Good work. So 14.
I don't know
Okay.
if thunder damage does anything specific to mechanics either, but it does specify for me on my game sheet that it is thunder damage.
Well, in this case, that would... It wouldn't... Because these are magically powered. So actually it doesn't do anything to these guys. Because they're not powered by electricity. It's arcane magic. So it would just be damage for them. Regular damage. Unless they had something that was a defense of that. You know, like if they didn't take thunder damage, then it would be null and void. In this case, or if they were vulnerable to it. Like if they were water-based,
it's called thunder waves.
yeah, if they were like water-based, then yeah, it would take like extra. You would give them extra damage in this case. But these guys they're not like regular robots, so these guys would just take the damage for these ones. But yeah, thank you. Okay, so all right, 16 damage. Okay, so the one.
14.
I'm sorry. 14
damage.
Thank you. Okay, so that one's down 16, and then the one with the green cape. Green cape. Okay, so blue cape. Yes, that one also goes down to 16. Okay, that one's done. 2. Blue cape. Green cape. 2. Okay, so damn. Wow, dude, what a move. Holy
Damn.
shit. That one goes down too.
Are we having fun yet?
Okay.
Thanks for the
Round.
sandwiches.
And then blue. Blue's
Kelp
good.
was just watching, just chomp on
Eating
his
my
One of the
sandwich.
best friends balanced breakfast.
This one's down to okay.
And the kids love us too.
Okay, and then the gunmetal cape. Gunmetal cape also down. Okay, and then the green cape silver frame. Got him. Green cape gold frame. Got him, and then those two in the back are saved from it. Red cape, silver frame. Red cape. Got it. Okay, he's down 2. Okay. And then-
Donegal Sam's parody version of AC/DC's Thunderstruck plays now to avoid DMCA law.
You've just been Thunderwave.
Thunderwave.
Okay. Let me just. Okay, so the movement. So they all took their damage now. I got that all marked. So what is remind me again, how do they get blown back? Where do they move?
They all get pushed 10 feet away from me.
10 feet away from you?
Yes.
Got it. So that would be 2 spaces.
Are there any unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect? Probably not. It's just the pews and the rug.
Just the pews right now. Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to do that, you can do an investigation check, but none within your passive perception.
Okay, that's fine then. The spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet if there are... Oh no, that's regardless. So there's a big like thunderclap right there when this happens.
Wow, dude. What a move. Good
Level
work.
4!
Good work. Anything else, Mr. Hux?
Movement and an attack. I'm good.
Cool. Good job. Zuki, the bride. It's your turn.
Okay, so
And you are right there on the steps.
I'll go to the one that's on the left of Hux.
The left of Hux.
Yeah.
So that one?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. 1 second.
I'm gonna try to hit him with the sword I have.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's see here. What's your speed? It's 40, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 20. Yeah, you're totally. Do you want to be here?
Yeah, I like green.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And you're trying to attack him with your sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this, he has an AC of 16.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
16.
16? Excellent. Roll damage.
Okay, so 1d6. I forgot that the cube dice was 6.
Oh.
4.
4? Okay.
And then, since that short sword's a 1 arm weapon, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna use an unarmed strike. So I'm gonna punch him.
Gotcha. So you did 4 damage so far, right? And then you're
Yeah.
going to attack him again.
Or I'll kick him. Like, I hit him and then, like, I kicked out. Yeah.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Oh, I don't think I hit him. 10.
10? Yeah, you don't hit him there, but you did 4 damage to him, which was...
I'll
good.
jump back a little.
You're going to move back a little bit?
Yeah.
1 space or 2 spaces?
2.
2. Okay. Anything else, Zuki?
No, that's it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. It is Radu Van Jarrett's turn. Radu. All right. Moving all the stat cards on my DM screen down the line. Do. All right, here we go. Radu. So here we go. We bring back to his sheet. All right. So Radu's down here. He looks at Sam and he goes,
Oh no.
"Don't worry, man. I'll protect you." So he
Okay.
pushes him that way. Kinda like, get out of the way. and
I love how he thinks I'm just defenseless
Yeah.
and helpless.
Yeah. Very affectionate, but a little aggressive the way he said it.
Little condescending. though,
Little
right?
condescending, yeah. So then,
Yeah.
he takes his sword, his bastard sword. And technically in game terms, it's a great sword. So he's gonna roll for a +6 against the Warforged, which is 16. 14 +6, definitely enough to hit that 16. Now he's gonna roll for damage, which is a 2d6 +3 slashing damage. 2 d6s. 1 and 3, 4 +3. So that is 7 damage to... 7 damage to... Which one is this? Red shield. 7 damage to the red shield. Red shield, red shield, red shield. Red shield. Where are you? Red shield. Okay, so this one... So what did I say? It was 1, 3, 4 plus 1 and 3, 4 plus 3. It's 7 damage. Okay, got it. Okay, so 7 damage. Just did the 10. 3. Cool. All right. And he looks at Sam and he goes, "Are you okay? Did I freak you out, buddy? Buddy, you okay, man?"
It's not my first fight.
Right.
But
Okay. Well, I got your back. I got your
thank
back.
you. I got your back too.
I got your back.
I got your back.
Got your back. I'm
Wait
looking
till you
forward to
see
that
this.
sweet ass magic. I'm looking forward to like some really cool magic. So,
All right.
all right,
Better
buddy.
mess it up this time.
Yeah,
like always.
Dude, Bash Bros.
Yeah.
Bash Bros. You know, you got the spells. I got the sword. So, all right, excellent. All right, now it's
Where have I heard that before? Bash Bros. This is Donegal Sam. Where have I heard that before?
Sounds
In the library,
familiar.
when I was just staring off in the portal in the library. Anyway.
The portal. Okay, so now it's Warforged number 1's turn. And Warforged number 1 is the one with the red cape, and he is back, all the way back on that pew. He got blown back by Hux. So he's going to use his speed of 30 feet, and he's going back at Hux. So here we go. So 30 feet would be 5, 10, 15, 25, right in front of Hux.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Does it say you do?
Oh, hold on.
He's going
I
straight
actually
at
don't
you
know that
head
we've
on.
ever. Yeah. That would be under traits, right, Dash?
Yes, if you
Features
have
and
it.
traits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Arcana, sleight of hand. Spellcasting, infuse item, artificer, infusion. Sorry. Barrel Braids is over here making fun of me, mumbling into the mic while I'm reading through things. I just want to make sure, you know. No, okay, I do not have one. I'm sorry.
No, it's good to check. It's good to check. So, okay, your AC's 14.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had instance 2 before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys are growing, so there's tons of new stuff to look over. You know, like all the Sparkix crystals and growing. So your AC is 14. He's gonna attack you with the sword, which is a +5. So here we go. He just rolled a 14, +5 is 19. That's enough to hit your AC of 14. He's gonna roll his damage, which is a 1d6. Here we go. 1d6. Ooh, he rolled a 6.
All right.
You take 6 points
Damage
of damage,
taken.
sir. So now you went from 15 down to
9.
9. Okay. All right. That is the end of that Warforged turn. And he looks at you and he goes, "Fuck you for doing that one move."
Oh, goodness.
A little bit of fuck you.
Oh, goodness.
Fuck.
We did bring a sex mask to this party. Don't tempt us.
Not literally. I mean, fuck you, like, I'm gonna hit you more with my swords.
No, you meant it. Stop. You meant it.
No,
I'm
I don't like
Your
it.
logical processes have broken down because you don't know why you said that. You wouldn't have said it unless it was true.
Why didn't you bewitch the sex mask? Just asking.
I should have imbued it.
So now
I should have made that our tiny little homunculus.
So now it's the green, so it's Warforged 3, which is the green cape, gold frame. So he is right next to Hux. So he is actually going to come back up to Hux because he did not like what Hux just did too. And it's only logical, and he's gonna swing his sword at Hux too. So again, it's a +5 to Hux's AC of 14. So here we go. And he goes, "And fuck you too." That's a 4 +5 is 9. Not enough to hit Hux's AC of 14. So he misses. He goes,
Ooh.
"Motherfucker."
That must be frustrating, which would be illogical, which would be confusing, which would make you question your own existence. What are you doing here? Why are you attacking us? Wouldn't you rather be sucking oil somewhere under the sun?
Sucking oil.
I'd like to believe I'm a ghost in the shell. Anyway, wink, wink.
I'm
That's
just
the
a
DM
brick in
winking,
the
not him
wall,
winking, 'cause
friend,
he wouldn't
so
wink because he
what
doesn't
am
know
I
what he's
saying?
talking about. So the Warforged number 2, which is a green cape, silver frame. He is the one that is straight over here. He's also gonna go towards Hux as well because he's pissed off at what he just did as well. So he has a speed of 30 feet. Checking the music because for some reason I couldn't hear. Okay, here we go. So the speed of 30
Do any
feet.
of my allies have a protective spell? Like a defense shield? I'm looking at my things.
I'm just here to
I
hit
do.
things.
I actually do, yeah. Yeah.
He's just
I
getting
realized
ganged
I
up
might have
on.
wanted to strategize with my compadres before charging in. I was just very excited to see that on my sheet.
It's kind of on me too. I could have helped you out, but it's okay.
It's all right.
Everybody just decided to watch Hux
Lessons
like,
learned.
wow.
Radu thinks I'm just helpless here, so like maybe I am.
Yeah, Radu could have just ran up and helped you right away and fucking bust him up. Okay, so
Yeah.
this Warforged also is going to swing his sword at you. And he goes, fuck you 3 times. And he's going to swing his sword. And he has a 5 plus 5, which equals 10. Not enough. He misses as well. And he goes, motherfucker. No!
All we are is
And,
dust in the wind, friend.
Now, Warforged
Compute
number
that, you silly person.
Warforged number 6, green shield on the back, which is the one. Is this? He's way back here. So he is speed of 30 feet. Okay, so he's actually going to go. He's gonna go forward. He's not concerned with Hux as much. So he's there for right now. That's all he does. And Warforged number 8, blue shield on back, which is. It's that guy too. Back in the back. He's not so concerned with Hux as either, so he is speed of 30 feet. So he's done moving right there. Warforged number 4, blue cape. That one is right back here. He's also kind of pissed off Hux too. So he's coming at Hux from behind. He's swinging with advantage because he's behind you. So here we go. It's a plus 5. And he goes, fuck you 4 times. It's a 5 against your AC 14. So here we go. It's a rolling with advantage. Swinging behind your back. Whew. First one's 18. Second one's 9. So he takes 18. 18 is enough. Plus 5. And now he's going to roll for damage, which is a 1d6. Here we go. That's a 4. So now you went from 9 down to 5 HP, Hux.
I have that reflected in my sheet.
Awesome. I'm just writing on my own little stat cards here. Sam, it's now your turn.
Oh, this whole time. Okay, so where am I in this pack?
1 second. Let me just move these stat cards. I got like a ton of them here. We need to.
Because I have a plan.
Great strategy. Just moving these over. Okay, so Sam is down here. Sam's down that yellow jacket there. That is Sam.
Okay, who is beside me? Who's closest to me?
So behind you are Radu and Kelp.
Radu and
In
Kelp.
terms of enemies, though, you have a Warforged to your right, diagonal right. It's 2 of them. One. I mean, you have a whole mess of them in front of you, and a lot of them near, a lot of them surrounding Hux ahead of you.
Okay.
And then Zuki's over there. Nobody's attacking her right now. And and Radu's he's with a guy right now.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Since Radu and Kelp are right beside me, I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Ooh.
Which makes them both invisible.
What? How does that work?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
Yeah. So, invisibility. I'm gonna bring it up right now. Creature you touch becomes invisible until the spell ends. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. The spell ends for when they attack or cast a spell. So until the next, so whenever they attack, then they won't be invisible anymore. But until then, they're invisible. And since I'm a level I'll be casting this on the second level. I'm actually level 4, so I can make both of them invisible.
Excellent. Cool.
Yeah.
So Radu looks over, and he's like, I can't see my hands. He's like, where's that leather mask person?
That's the idea.
Oh, okay, cool. Should we not talk? We probably should talk. Okay.
You probably shouldn't talk, like, because they can't see you.
How close
So they
is
better not hear you.
Like Kelp just slaps the back of Radu's head. It's like, shut up.
Ow, I can't. Where'd that come from?
Careful, you may not be invisible if you attack.
If it's like a
someone.
normal attack, if it's too hard,
Yeah.
it'll wear off. Yeah, don't do that again. That hurt.
Yeah.
Fucking
So,
strong.
you're invisible now. Use this as an opportunity
Okay,
to do whatever. They're just blindside them. I trust you both. You're both like gnarly warriors.
So in that case, I have little rings to put on them, invisibility markers.
Yeah.
So this one marks Kelp as invisible. Are you invisible too, Sam?
No, it's just them. It's just the targets that I
Gotcha.
picked. It wasn't me.
Okay, cool. So they got those 2 rings. It means they're invisible right now.
Awesome.
Okay, now what?
Okay, so there's one Warforged in front of me.
So there's a mess. There's 1 to your left. There's 2 to your diagonal right. There's a whole bunch of them surrounding Hux. 1, 2, 3, 4 surrounding Hux on all 4 corners. There's 2 on their way to the altar. There's 1 right in front of Radu, and Zuki's off to the left. And then there's 1 in the far back.
Yeah. Okay, before all of this started, last week, I equipped myself with a crossbow.
Ooh, yeah.
And I think I still have it, equipped. So I think I can't shoot my crossbow in this turn, can I?
Since you already cast a spell, no. You can move, though.
Probably not.
Mhm.
I can move, all right. So maybe I can, create a distraction with one guy so I can give those 2 a chance to spread out and do carnage.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way over, 25 feet. So right behind where Kelp is, I'm going to make it look like I'm retreating.
Okay, so you're going to go behind Kelp?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's actually, there's a wall. You're going to hit a wall.
Oh, okay.
So you can go right
maybe not the
here
wall.
to the right.
Let's do that. Yeah. Let's stay right there.
Okay, cool. So you're
All right.
hiding behind an invisible person.
Well, they see.
I'm pretty right. I mean, they would see right through them, right? They would see you.
Okay, maybe not right behind Kelp. Let's go right in front of Kelp.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
Right there.
There we go. Yeah, we'll just go right there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it.
Got it.
Journey punks asking the difficult questions.
Can an invisible
Sam,
person...
are you a
If
coward?
a tree falls in the woods and nobody
Yeah.
hears it, can Sam hide behind an invisible person? That is the question.
Okay, so Warforged 7, Gunmetal Cape. So the guy that's way back in the back, he has a speed of 30 feet. He's gonna go up towards Zuki. So yep. Straight up to her. And he goes, "I'm sorry, princess. I will not kill you, but I'd have to beat you down until you cannot resist the wedding that your mother wishes to happen immediately. So take this sword with my apology." So he swings the sword. It's a 17 plus 5 against Zuki's AC of, where did that go? Was it 12? right? 12.
I yell, I don't forgive you.
Yeah. So 12. So he's gonna roll his DC or his damage of 6, 60. So 1d6 is 2. So he just did 2 damage to Zuki. So Zuki, you go down from 29 down to 27, right?
Yep.
Okay. There he goes. I'm sorry again.
No.
Oh, you make me sad. So now it is Kelp's turn. Kelp, you are invisible.
Okay. Question for the DM.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have the camera up there. This is where Zuki and that Warforged that were just being hit. I apologize. Yes. What was your question, Winged?
Okay, to my diagonal right, there are 2 Warforged, correct?
Yes.
Those 2. If I'm invisible, could you somehow? How would I be able to convince one Warforged that the other Warforged hit him without ruining my cloak of invisibility and also getting them to fight each other?
Okay.
To like throw something at one.
You can try.
I wanna.
There'll be checks
Okay.
for it. I'll be asking
Okay.
for checks for it. So
Okay,
tell me where
perfect.
you'd like to move first.
All right, I want to move.
Yeah, you're right
Okay,
here.
so I want to go over. I want to go over 3, towards the Warforged.
So
Going
here,
to the side.
here.
I'm gonna go in a big L. Yeah. That's where I want to end up. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They'll never see it coming.
Okay. All right. I can't really see how they're facing. Sorry, because the camera's a little blurry.
Yeah. So this one's facing straight up towards like the back of the church, the back of the chapel. This one's facing right at you, but again, he can't see you.
Okay. Okay. So the one that's facing the back of the chapel is, I want to punch the crap out of the back of his head. Is that if I make an attack, is that gonna like disrupt my invisibility?
Sam, I believe so. Am I correct in that? According to your spell.
Say that one more time.
So she punches the back. She does an unarmed attack on this Warforged. As soon as she does that, she loses her invisibility, right?
Yeah. She loses her invisibility.
Okay.
But it feels like she might. I'm not the DM. I'm going to shut up.
Well,
now.
but you have the spell, so that no. I tell me what you're gonna say, and I'll make the verdict.
No. I was just saying, like, it. Would she have advantage if she were invisible?
That's a good question. Yeah, I was gonna give her. She does it. She has advantage for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wanted to know.
The only thing I don't want is I don't want to slap him in the back of the head and then become visible. That's what I don't want.
Yes, and I believe that's what would happen, right, Sam? Right, Jay?
Yeah, that's the plan. So I think you're gonna need to like really clobber him.
Okay. Is there a way to like? I know that the checks would be weird, but can I pull out my trident and trip him without disrupting my invisibility?
For that.
Well, it's not an attack, so
right.
Yeah.
So you would so for this turn, for that to happen, you would lay down. Basically, you would be what's the word? You would be basically disengaging and laying down, or at least kneeling to hold your trident lower. And if he moves forward, which is not a whole lot of reason why he would, because there's not an enemy in front of him, he would go this way towards Sam. If he would go forward, then yes, he would trip. Sure. I mean, and he may take damage, but it's very unlikely. So you can still do that if you want.
Okay. No, hang on, because I'm trying to take advantage of this invisibility without ruining the gift that Sam gave me.
Yeah. Remember too that Hux is surrounded.
Okay. I've already moved. Is there a way to move
You
back?
can move the rest of your speed because you've only moved
3.
3, which is 15 feet, and you have a total. So you have half your speed left.
Okay. Yeah. So I can. So the Warforged, other than the 2 that I just went to, can I go to the one that's closest to me, like going diagonally 3 squares towards the back of the 3 squares left?
Like this way?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So you're going
Except
towards
that-
Hux, right?
Yeah, I'm going directly towards Hux.
Okay.
I'm abandoning the plan to get those Warforged.
So you can go right up to Hux.
Okay. I'm gonna go right up to Hux, and then the Warforged right beside me there, kind of like diagonally. I'm gonna just. I have advantage while invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna take out my trident and stab him. I'm gonna stab him over and over again.
Gotcha. And this one is. So you're facing that Warforged. Okay, cool. So roll with advantage. He has an AC of 16.
Okay. I'm gonna roll again. Okay. All right. That's a natural 20 on that second roll, baby.
Ooh, so
Let's go.
roll, hell yeah. Roll your damage twice, then
Okay.
add your modifier. So like, what's your damage usually say?
What's +4? So
Okay,
with the,
so
yeah.
is it just a normal +4?
Yeah,
There's
with
no-
the melee weapon.
Well, it's with your trident though.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the trident. Yeah, it's sorry. Hang on,
Actually,
stop. Yeah, my trident is a +4.
so there's no roll on it.
I mean, I don't quite understand. Like we rolled it. The damage. I thought it was like you roll the damage and then you add your.
No,
modifier.
you roll the attack first, and then you add the
Okay.
damage. So yours, okay. So first, you rolled nat 20, so that was your attack roll. So your trident, it's a +4. That's so like if you had a 15 and if you rolled a 15, then it would be a 19. But you rolled a 20, so you don't have to worry about that. So what it is
Okay,
right now
gotcha. Okay, I see.
is
I
that
see. Okay.
it's not thrown. So it's piercing damage. It's a 1. See where it says 1d6 + 2.
Yes.
So you're gonna roll a d6 twice.
Okay.
Add those 2 together.
Okay.
What'd you get?
So those 2 together was a 6. So 6 + 2 is gonna be the 8.
So the 2 rolls together, a total of 6, and then
Yes.
Okay, so 6 + 2 is 8 damage. So cool.
Yes.
You did 8 damage to him. Good
Okay.
job.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. No worries.
Camera.
But yeah, anytime you roll that attack roll, it's a 20. Yeah, it's a d20.
Got it. I see.
Cool. All right, good work. So yeah, and then your visibility is now gone though.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember where you were. I'm just taking this little ring off. Okay. Good work. Okay, Kelp. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some. Wait, hang on, because I can still move 1 space, right?
You have a speed of 30 feet. You did 3, 5, 10, 15. No, you did all your.
No,
yeah,
okay,
'cause
that's
you
fine.
just
Yeah.
did another 3. Yeah.
Then we're good.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. So now it's Warforged number 10's turn. He's the guy with the gold cape, and he is right by Sam. So he's gonna go up to Sam.
Hey!
And right up in front of him. And Radu's gonna say, "No! I mean, sorry, no!
Yeah.
I'm invisible. Don't hurt him." And this guy is gonna say, "You, Mr. Dwarf, I will take you down, cut you, for preventing the royal wedding." And he swings his sword. It's a 6. Plus, what is it? Plus 5, which is 11. And where are you? Sam, what's your AC?
9.
It's enough. So he's gonna roll his 1d6 for his damage, which is only 1. So only take 1 damage there. Sam. Not bad, not terrible.
A little cut.
Ow. Hey.
Hey, like, stop it.
So you go down from 26 down to 25, right?
That's right. 25.
Okay, so now it's Warforged number 5's turn, and this guy is the brown shield on the back, who is... Oh, this guy. So he is over here. He's going to go up to Sam, too.
Hey!
He has a speed of 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right beside him. So normal attack there. And he's going to swing a sword. And that is... Ooh, critical fail. He totally misses. And
you putz.
he sucks. He's like, don't look at me. And so he sucked there. Now it's Warforged number 9's turn, who's the red shield on the back. And he is... Which one is... Oh. It's right by it's the one right by Radu Van Jarrett. So he's like, I don't know where that one guy went, that one half elf who hit me, but I'll go towards the dwarf. So he goes over to Sam, and Radu's like, no, and he swings a sword at Sam. It's a +5. 10 + 5. Sam's AC is 9. It definitely hits. Rolls his d6. Here we go. He just did 4 damage to Sam.
Ooh,
which takes you down to 21, right?
Yeah, 21.
Okay. Okay, so here we go.
Still in the game.
Still in the game.
Still all right.
Now it's Hux's turn. And Hux is just
Oh boy.
ganged up on right here.
I came for you, Hux. I came to help you.
It doesn't go unnoticed.
Thank you.
That invisibility thing would be pretty handy right now.
Well, if you came near me, just
If
saying.
you come
I'm
and
getting
get
there. I'm getting there.
Yeah. You
So-
too, Zuki.
So I'd like to. Oh,
I'm so sorry. We didn't. I need to add. I just want to make sure that the DM knows that I needed to add 2 more HP for my last.
Oh, yeah,
turn,
yeah, go for
because
it.
I did.
Yeah, thank you.
you so much.
Okay, real quick. Actually, I'm gonna find your where's Kelp? I need to add to your stat card real quick from my records. Kelp. So you're adding 2 H. So you're now at 24, right?
4, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. What were we gonna say, Hux?
no, I was just going to say I would like to question: how many quick actions do you generally allow in a turn
2.
for combat? Is it 2?
Yeah. For bonus actions, yeah, 2.
Okay. So first, then, so I get 2 regular actions, and if I have
No,
2,
1 regular actions, 2 bonus actions,
gotcha. Thank you. Okay.
and your full movement.
Just trying to make sure I'm strategic this time. I'm sorry. Say again.
Your full movement, and you can break that up. 1 regular action and 2 bonus actions.
Okay. So I'd like to.
And any talking you want to do. Like any roleplay talking you want to do. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So from where I am, we're gonna start with Thunderclap again,
Okay.
because I have another spell slot and I want to use it again.
Okay. So for those who don't know, Hux is right here. He's a changeling artificer and he's surrounded by Warforged right now. Kelp is right beside him right here. And yeah, so you're doing Thunderclap. Is that the same spell you did last time?
Thunder Wave. Yes.
Okay, Thunder Wave. Okay, so keep in mind though that Kelp would definitely be in the radius of that. And I believe 5, 10, 15. Actually, it would miss Zuki, but Kelp would be in that as well.
How many Warforged are around you, Hux? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I would hit. 7 that I would hit, or 6? Stash?
Yeah,
Do
so
it.
Wow.
you would hit
Do
all
it.
those. There is 4 that are like wanting to kill you, trying to kill you.
Okay.
But the ones that you would hit be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
1 second.
With
Amazing.
Kelp's blessing, I'm gonna do it.
15,
Yeah, do it.
all of
You're
them.
Okay.
not gonna. You gave me sandwiches. I'll use those 4
You
XP
gave
that I'm
me
about to lose.
sandwiches.
Thank you for the sandwiches. God bless. Godspeed. Let's
Thank
do
you
it.
for the sandwiches. Thunderclap. Thunder wave. Thunder wave. It's a wave.
Gotcha. So let's do it the same way we did last time, where we roll. You
All right.
roll your intelligence first,
Okay,
and
here
add
we
your
go.
modifier.
My goodness, I gotta fix the lighting over here.
And for the viewers to know, this will determine the DC that the
Oh.
Warforged. What is that?
It's a 19.
Ooh, wow, nice. What's with your
So
modifier?
19 plus 2 for my intelligence modifier, 21
So
unnatural.
it's a dirty 21. Okay, here we go.
Dirty 21.
Uh,
You dirty boy.
so they have to roll con saves, right?
Constitution saves, yes sir.
Okay, so their cons are all +3. All right, so I'm gonna roll. So here we go. So +3. Here we go. I'm gonna roll the outside ones first. +3. 13 plus 3, and they have to get a dirty 21, right? Jeez, yeah. So
Yep.
he failed that one. The gunmetal one failed that one. Okay.
That sounded more like a flatulence, sorry.
We'll just doing it one at a time. What's the damage that they would take?
2d8s.
2d8s. Roll that 2d8, please.
Okay. Here comes.
Cool.
Here it comes. 2 and 5 gonna be 7 total this time.
7 total. Ooh, nice.
It's really not focused. Yeah, 7 total.
Okay, that Warforged goes down to 9 hit points. That gunmetal one. We'll do the movement in a little bit. So the
Okay.
next one we're gonna do is this guy. Green shield one. Green shield silver frame. So the green shield silver frame. Where did he go? Green shield back. Got it. So this guy. Okay, so rolling his con save. It's a +3. So 13 plus 3, not enough. He takes, what was it again? Sorry,
7.
7 damage. So 7 damage. So he goes down from 22 down to 15 HP. So next one, which would be the green cape silver frame one, which is right there. Green cape silver frame, which is this one. Okay, so he's rolling his con save. It's a +3. 18 plus 3 is 21, right? 21 was the con, the DC. So he saved from it.
21. So he matches. He ties me.
That's enough. Yeah, he has to get at least. He has to match it. So is it halved or is it just no damage?
It is half in that case. Yes, he still takes damage. So it'd be half of 7. I don't know if you round
It'd
up or
be 4.
down.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4. So he go down. He go down. He goes down from 16 down to 12. Okay, so that was this one, the red cape. The red cape. He goes. Okay, so he's rolling his con save, which is yeah, damn 3. Yeah, he didn't make it. He takes the 7 damage. He goes down from. Let's see, 1 second. Wait, just change that music. It's just a little taverny, and we're in a battle. And there we go. Okay, so that one takes 7 damage. That one goes down from 16 down to 9. So right there. So next up is, man, he hit a lot of people. Green Cape Gold Frame, which is right here. Green Cape Gold Frame, which is Green Cape Gold Frame Warforged. Where are you? Green Cape. Green cape, gold curtain. There it is. So 16. So he's gonna roll. He's a current HP is 16. So he's gonna roll his con save, which is a +3. 10 plus 3 is not enough. It's 13. So he takes his 7 damage too. He goes down from 16 down to 9. So okay, now who's left? This guy, who is Blue Shield. So Blue Shield. Where'd he go? Blue Shield. Blue Shield. Okay, so here we go. So he's at full damage. So that's good. So here we go. Rolling the con save. +3. It's a 3 plus 3 is 6. Not enough. So he takes the 7 damage as well. He goes down from 30 down to 23. All right. And then who's left? I believe that's everybody. Yeah, I did everybody. Yep. Okay, cool. So, and then they all get pushed back 10 feet total away from you. 2 spaces total, 10 feet.
Yes, everyone who was hit. So the one who rolled 21 on the con save does not move. Everybody else does. I know it was a cape. I can't remember if it was red cape or blue cape. Who did not, or who matched.
Oh, yeah. That was...
So did you do...
I believe it was the green cape.
Kelp?
It was the green cape. Yeah, because red cape took the damage. Red cape went down from...
Okay.
Oh, no, you're right. It is the red cape. He only went down from
red
16 down to 9. So it's the red cape.
Yeah, that's him.
So he goes back, what, 1 space? Or 5 feet?
He doesn't move. If he didn't receive... If he only received the half damage, he doesn't get pushed back. Everybody else gets pushed back 10 feet.
Got it. And then last but not least, Kelp, you have to roll the con save.
Awesome.
So it's a +3 to resist.
Fingers crossed!
Okay, rolled an 11 plus 3, so...
Not enough, so you take 7 damage.
Great.
Kelp goes down from 24 down to 17.
17.
Whew. And then she
I have
also
shield. I
gets
can
blown
cast it
back.
on you next time.
2 spaces too. So 2 spaces, everybody but red cape. Here we go. So, and then the green cape. Oh yeah, he is. Damn, what a move. So yeah, Kelp got just blown away. And then,
I'm sorry, Kelp.
All right,
I
we're
can't
good.
control it yet.
We're good.
I also still have 2 bonus actions, right?
If you'd like to take him, yeah.
Yes. For my first bonus action, which one of the Warforged? Oh, the one who didn't take as much damage. I'm aiming at him, and I am taking my potion of fire breath.
Okay.
I get 3 charges.
That is an
yes.
attack. That would be an attack.
Oh, it says as a.
Unless it says otherwise, I could be wrong. If it says,
hold on. Maybe I
bonus action,
was
then
reading
it's
2
allowed.
at the same time. I thought it said as a bonus action. But then, hold on. Sorry.
if it says it, then yeah, you're right.
I'm double checking. Yeah, because I was reading 2 spells back and forth.
What's up, J Danger?
Where did?
Thanks for joining us today again. We appreciate you,
J-Dange.
J Dange.
Oh, after drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action. So I haven't.
You
Had a
can
drink
use
yet.
that to drink it though. Now.
Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna drink the potion. It's eating time. I'm gonna drink the potion as a bonus action, and I'm also gonna scarf that final sandwich to get 2 HP back, and then that'll be my turn.
Cool. So you can guzzle that. So you gain 2 HP back.
Random snare.
So
Okay.
Hux goes from
Done.
5 to 7.
7.
Okay. And then you guzzled your fire potion, so you have fire breath on the next turn. So the next turn you could do a normal attack, which would include a spell and stuff.
Right.
And you can also use your fire breath
Cool.
as a bonus action for an attack.
And I've already attacked, so I can't move anymore, right? I can't back up out of there.
No, you can move.
Can I go hide behind Zuki, who's far stronger than me,
Yeah, sure.
or as close as I can get?
So,
I'll
okay, so your
protect
speed
you.
is 30 feet.
I don't want to cause problems and pass out like I did last 2 times,
So,
several times.
I'll protect you with my poopy dress.
Cha-cha-cha.
so you're right behind there, right? Is that what you want to be? Is that correct? Okay, cool. All right. Cool.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great move. Great turn. All right. It is now Zuki's turn.
I will just fight the one closest to me.
The there or here?
That one, because I'd be close to Hux.
This one? Okay, cool. So are you moving in between Hux and the Warforged?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty much gonna do what I did last time. First, like a sword swing, and then a kick.
Awesome. Okay, so that one is. One second. Green shield. Okay, that's the one with the green shield. Okay, yeah, go for it. Go for your sword attack first. He has AC is 16.
19.
Okay, cool. Roll for damage.
5.
5. Okay, so. Sorry, I forgot. Short-term memory loss. Green shield. Green shield, which means.
And then I'm gonna kick him.
Got it. Sorry. Before you do that, what was the damage again?
5.
5. Okay, 1 second. Let me just mark that down before I forget. 5. Just finding a stat card on my DM. Screen. Green shield back. There we go. Okay, so 5. So he goes down from 15 HP down to 10. So do your unarmed attack.
I hit him first. Well, it's 16 hit.
It's 16?
Yeah.
Yep, it does hit.
That
It has an AC of
so then-
16. Roll for damage.
4.
4. Excellent. He goes down
And
from.
then-
I'm sorry.
I'll stay where I am because it's blocked Hux.
Okay, cool. He went down to 6 HP, so he's near death. Good work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good work, Zuki. Okay, cool. It is now Radu's turn.
I also call him Stinky.
Stinky, and he goes,
Yeah, Stinky.
"That hurts my feelings, but you're
Okay.
the princess, so it's okay. You must be telling the truth. I'm sorry.
Yes, I am.
I
I
smell."
should probably leave and go take a shower.
So, so this is Radu's turn. So he's gonna come up, and he is going to attack the same one that Zuki just hit, but he's gonna be swinging with advantage this turn because he's still invisible. So here we go. He's gonna roll with his great sword, and it's going to be a +6 with advantage. So here we go. 14 is the first roll. Second roll is 19. So he gets that 19 plus 6, definitely way over their AC, which is 16. Now he's going to roll for damage, which is 2d6 plus 3. So 2d6s. So that's a 1 and a 2, which is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. He just did 6 damage to the one with the green shield, and he literally just shatters with that swing.
Yes.
One down.
And
One
his
down.
and Radu appears from the invisibility, and he looks at Sam. He's like, "Thanks, bud."
Pretty cool, right?
Very cool. So that
Yeah.
Warforged is dead. So that was the green shield on the back. So he gone. All right. Excellent. So Radu then finishes his speed, which is 30. So he's going to five, 10, 15, 20. So he's going to finish his move. And he's getting in between the Warforged that was in front of Hux, and he looks at Sam, and he turns around, and he doesn't have his back turned. He can still see that Warforged in his peripheral, which is, sorry, the camera's not on there, which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
He can still see the Warforged right over here, and in his peripheral. so he wouldn't have advantage when he swings on him. But he is in between Hux and at Warforged, and he looks at Sam. He's like, "You okay, bud?"
Still okay.
Sam, okay, cool. Hey, I'm gonna equip my boomerang so I can just like throw my boomerang at him from over here, and that way I'm still protecting your friend here. And also, Hux, I'll protect you. And if they gang up on you, Sam, I got this boomerang while I'm protecting Hux.
Okay.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, cool, dude.
So he equips his boomerang. Okay, and that's the end of Radu's turn. And now it is the Warforged with the red cape. And he's going straight. He's going straight for Radu. And his speed is 30 feet. He's straight up to Radu. So he's going to attack Radu. Radu's AC is 19. Here we go. And the Warforged is +5. Here we go. All right, 6 + 5. Not enough to hit Radu's AC of 19, so he misses. And he just kind of grunts. Ugh! And then the next one, Warforged number 3, Green Cape. He has a speed of 30 feet. And he's going to run up towards Kelp. And he's rolling he's swinging his sword at Kelp. It's a +5 against Kelp, and Kelp's AC is, oh boy. What's your AC, Kelp?
17.
17. Okay. 7 + 5 is not enough. That's 13. So he misses as well. He goes, "Come on, we're doing terribly. Quit sucking. Stop it, everybody. Let's take them down and make sure the princess still gets married. Otherwise, we'll be scrap metal for the queen." So
Good.
that's what the Green Cape guy says. So now it is Warforged with blue shields. And he is... Oh. Duh. Sam. Okay, cool. So he's going up to Kelp as well. And he's swinging his sword. +5 against Kelp's AC of 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. 14 + 5 is 19 hits. He's going to roll his d6 now. And it's a 4. 4 damage to Kelp. Which Kelp... Let's see.
Nope, that wasn't right. Oops.
Kelp, you go down from 17 down to 13, right?
Yeah, 13. I messed up when I put that in. Okay.
That's good. Okay, so Kelp currently has HP of 13. By the way, if you're watching this on Twitch, go ahead and hover your mouse over to the left side, which is an overlay towards me, and you can see the stats of all the characters, including their ability scores and whatnot, but also including their current HP to keep track, because she had to go to the bathroom or something. So anyway, this is right here. Did someone say something? Sorry.
I said, wow, how neat.
How neat. Thanks, D&D Beyond. Please sponsor us. So this is what happened to Kelp. Sorry I didn't have the camera on there, but that is the 2 Warforged that tried to attack. 1 failed and 1 succeeded. So now that one is done. It's a Warforged with a green cape, silver frame. So he is way back yonder over here. And he's going to stand right where he is. And he's going to throw his javelin at Radu. It's a +5 to hit. So here we go. So it can hit a range of 30 to 120 feet. And that would be within range. He is only 5'10", about 20, 25 feet. Yeah, 25 feet away from him. So it's definitely within range. So he's going to attack with a +5 against Radu's AC of 19. So here we go. He's getting 19. Oof, 18 plus 5 definitely hits. So now he's going to roll his damage, which is... It's a 1d6 plus 3. So here we go. 6 plus 3 is 9. Radu takes 9 damage. So Radu... 9 damage. Radu. Where'd you go, Radu? Where'd you go, Radu? So he takes 9. So he goes down to... From 46 down to 37.
Oh, so he's okay.
Yeah.
It was like a paper cut.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
rad.
Radu's
One of
pretty
the really
beefy.
bad ones, mind
What a
you.
rad dude. Ah.
Yeah, Radu's he's pretty beefy, so it wasn't too hard of a hit for him.
Yeah.
He can take it. He's tough. Okay, cool.
I squeeze his bicep and I say, "You are basically Warforged."
And he's like, "Stop." So now it is the blue cape Warforged, and he is kind of just wandering out here doing nothing. So he's gonna actually go over to Zuki. He goes, "I'm sorry, princess, but I must."
Not forgiven.
And he swings his weapon at her, and he I know it looks like a mace, but he has a sword as well. So he's gonna swing, and it is a +5 to hit her against Azuki's AC. What's your AC? 12.
I
Okay.
have no armor.
Awesome. It's 12. 6 plus 5 is only 11. He misses. So you
Stick my
nimbly...
tongue out at him.
He's like, "I'm sorry. If you become a queen, will you give me a promotion?"
No.
But I'm
No.
I didn't hit you.
No.
You dodged it, but okay. I'm sorry. So it is now Sam's turn.
Hey!
And
Okay,
Sam
so
is down here.
I am well away from the magic, from everything. It feels like. How close is Hux, and how close is Zuki?
So Zuki is over to your left, right here, with the staff.
Okay.
And then Hux, is that what you asked?
Yeah, Hux.
Hux is over here, the one with the wooden platform handout.
Okay, so
That's Hux.
they're kind of far away
Kelp
from
is
me.
over here with the trident.
Okay, Kelp's over there with the trident. Okay, and where am I?
you're right here.
Right in the middle. I'm surrounded.
You are
That's what you're-
surrounded. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So in that case, if I'm surrounded, let me see. So are they all within 5 feet of me? I guess.
Yes. All these guys, yeah, definitely within 5 feet of you.
Yeah. But with how far are they in between each other? They 5 feet each.
Yes, they are all within 5 feet of each other as well.
Okay, so that's God, I should have. You know what I'm gonna do? It's not very exciting, but I'm going to do this. I am going to create bonfire.
Bonfire?
Yeah. So let me just make sure that this is what I want to do. Create a bonfire on the ground that you can see within range till a spell ends. The magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. So that would be all of them, or is it just me?
A 5-foot cube? No, that would hit all of them. Yeah.
Hit all of them. All right, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, that would hit anybody that's so where my pencil's pointing, like basically from here to here to here to here, which avoids Zuki. Yeah, it would just hit these 3 guys.
Okay, we're gonna create bonfire then.
Okay,
and they have to. There's a dex of 13.
A They had to hit a dex save of 13.
Dex 13. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast a spell must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 of fire damage.
Okay, cool. So they have a dex mod +1. So they have to get 13. So I'm going to roll for them right now.
Okay.
So I'm rolling for this guy first. I had to see the color of his shield. Red shield. Red shield, Warforged first. He rolled a 6, adding 1 is 7. You said 13, so he fails that one.
Yep.
So
All
red
right.
shield fails. Gold cape guy. Gold cape Warforged.
Gold cape.
Ooh, nat 20. He avoids that.
He's okay.
He's okay. So this one, which is the blue shield one, white frame. 15 plus 15 plus 1. He survived.
Well, I got 1.
So you got 1. So what damage does he take? The red shield?
It's going to be 1d8. So let me
you roll that one.
8. Have not rolled that one yet. Forgive me. Okay, 1d8. That is a 5.
1d8 is 5 damage to Mr. Red Shield Warforged.
Mr. Red Shield Warforged, yeah.
Okay, 1 second. Just finding a stat card. There we go. So he goes down. So I'm sorry. What was the number again?
5.
5. So he goes down from 23 down to 18 HP. So good work.
It's fine, I guess. Let's see. All right, so let me get okay, how far away is Hux again?
Hux is over to the northwest of you. He is about 5, 10, 15, 20, about 20, 25 feet away from you.
Okay, well that.
He's right here.
And then Zuki is like right next to
Right
Hux.
next to Hux. Yep.
All right, let me see if I can't get in between them.
J Danger. Now they're forged in fire.
Yeah. I want to get in between both Hux and Zuki.
There's not a
Or it's close.
space. You mean like here?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Well, here.
Within reach. If I can get within reach of both of them, I would like to do that.
Okay, so this would be the closest. This would also be acceptable too. Would you like to be the one behind Hux or the one behind Zuki?
Let me get behind Hux.
Okay. So you have a speed of 25 feet. So yeah.
That's
5,
right.
10, 15, 20. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Jam.
Cool. Now you're behind Hux. Good work.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Sam?
I think that's all I can do right now.
Cool.
Or that I can think to do. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Good work. Now it is Warforged 7's turn. He is the one with the gunmetal cape off to the left, and he, I believe. Yep, he's right next to Radu. So he is putting the camera up there. So he is right there, and he's swinging his sword right at Radu. Radu's AC is 19. The Warforged, his sword is a +5. So here we go. Ooh, nat 20. Rolling his damage. Here we go. 1d6 twice. 3, 4. So he just took 7 damage, Radu. So Radu goes down from 37 down to 30. Mark that on a sheet. And D&D Beyond. So... Oops. No, he is only 30. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, so it is now Kelp's turn. And Kelp is over here.
All right, so I got 2
With the
bad
trident
boys
right
next to
there.
me. Okay. Okay. I am going to shift.
Shit?
For sure.
Sorry. Oh,
I'm
shit.
gonna take a shit and then I'm gonna shift. Please.
Roll for shit.
Roll.
Roll for shitting and well as I shift. That gives me an additional 5 HP.
Cool. So mark that on your D&D Beyond sheet. I'm gonna mark that on my little stat card here for you. So you go from 13 up to 18 HP.
18.
Good.
I just think about how horses poop when they walk.
I do.
It just falls out.
I also am gonna rage as well, which lasts for 10 rounds.
Beast rage mode. Wow.
Yeah, beast rage.
Can you describe all this? What it looks like for us?
Can I roll for attack first? Is that something I can do?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, great. Before I describe it, if I hit it, then I'll describe it in one way, and if I don't, I'll describe it another way.
Excellent.
Okay. So the one that's in front of her, she's kind of facing diagonal. I think the green cape.
Mm-hmm. Right here. Yeah.
Warforged. She wants to just she's gonna use her trident and kind of go up against him. So she's gonna strike him with her trident.
Okay. Cool.
What's his AC?
So his AC is 16.
Okay. Oof. Okay. 15, and do I get?
Don't you have advantage too since you're beast range mode?
I do have advantage, but I want to see if there's a. Okay. No. Okay. All right.
What would your attack bonus be? Because he only has an AC of 16. If you rolled a 15.
I'm pretty sure my attack bonus is always. Oh, hang on.
So you you attacked with your trident, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a plus 4.
Yeah, it says +4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
So if you rolled a 15,
not
that's
reading
plenty
the
to hit
sheet
him.
correctly. Yeah. So
do you want to roll again in case you get a nat 20?
Sure. Since I got it. Oof! It was like wobbling there for a second for 20, but it hit something different. Okay.
So you got a good roll though. So yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna roll for damage.
Yep. It's a 1d6 plus 2.
So I rolled 2, so 4 damage altogether.
Okay, so it's 4 damage. So that is to Mr. Green Cape there.
Yes.
4 damage, right?
Yes.
Green Cape Gold Frame. Green Cape Gold Frame. Here we go. So he goes down from 9 down to 5 HP.
All right. So, okay. So as Kelp she's looking around at all of her friends. Everyone's getting not their ass beat, but like, shit's happening around her. So finally she just gets frustrated and she takes her trident and she just kind of like swings it to the side, and as she does, her whole body shifts. Okay, so it's like in one movement,
Whoa.
she shifts super quick, and then just kind of like hits her rage mode immediately after, grabs one end of the trident and strikes upward to the Warforged. Okay, so she lifts him up on her trident and then slams him back down for damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay? And she's letting out this guttural of just like, get out of my way! Like she wants to get closer to her friends at this point because she's surrounded by these warforged.
Yeah, excellent. Good work. Anything else,
She's
Kelp?
doing with heart in her
See,
eyes.
if I missed the attack, it would have been something
Wouldn't
different,
been as
so I
cool.
needed
Yeah.
it.
What did you say, Kuhnoodle?
Well, I just said Zuki staring her with heart in her eyes.
Yeah, she's right over here. Okay, cool. Anything else, Kelp? Bonus action? Would you like to move at all? J Danger says she's not horsing around anymore.
I can move, can't I? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move. Let me see. Warforged right there.
And let me know if you want to scan.
Okay, so she is going to move around the Warforged that she just damaged. So
like here?
2 spaces. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay.
Yep, I was gonna just like take the figure.
Do you want to face him? Face that Warforged?
No, I want to be behind him, and hopefully that will make sense when other Warforged start making their moves.
But do you want to like be within? Do you want to keep him in your vision? Like your
Yes.
field of vision?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yep. You're good there then. Cool. All right. All right. That's the end of Kelp's turn. Now it is Mr. Gold Cape.
I'm gonna go feed my dog.
Yeah. Do your thing. Okay. Cool. So you know what? Why don't we just take this moment to take a break? So let's just do It's 9:20. Let's just do the regular intermission. Let's do the
Okay.
let's do the soft 15 intermission.
Okay.
And
Okay.
just so you know, this is where we're at right now. Everybody's doing good. Fighting all these Warforged at this wedding party, and we'll take a soft 15, and we'll be right back, everybody. Switching over to intermission screen now. See you in about 15 minutes.
Thank you, 15.
Hey everybody, we are back. I hope you all had a great intermission. If you are just dropping into the stream, this is Journey Punks and Arcana Punk Dungeons and Dragons actual play show. We are currently set in Eberron, and we're in the middle of a battle. The party is crashing a wedding, an arranged wedding that the character Zuki, the Tiefling monk, was forced to be in by her biological mother, and it is awful. But hey, they're saving her, and they are in the middle of a battle between just a crap ton of shitlords, a crap ton of Warforged, which are all right here, shitlording Warforged.
You said it, Dash.
With
These
all
shitlords
the
are really
accents
giving
of
us
Arnold
hell.
Schwarzenegger. It's just madness. And they have a guest to the party to help them named Radu who's a paladin ranger, also a vampire hunter. So that's what's going on right now. So they have help, and also everybody's doing really well. Knock on wood. Let's see where it goes. So before we do that, does anybody do any solo plugs before we continue? Before we dive back in? Going once?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Going twice?
I will be on Super Murgatroyd's stream. I will drop it in the chat. That's going to be this Friday for a Stream of Thrones, I believe they're calling it.
Ooh.
Stream of Thrones.
Stream of Thrones. Cool.
Stream of Thrones.
Sorry. Thanks, Shay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cool. Awesome. Hey, Jay Danger. Hope you had a great intermission. Thanks for sticking with us. Okay, here we go. Let's dive back in. So, switching over to that cool battle music. There we go. And turning this one off and getting that one up and going. Okay, cool. Okay, so right now it is Warforged number 10's turn, who has the gold cape. The gold cape, he is so he is actually right here. So he's gonna turn around and go towards Kelp. And he's gonna swing his sword. And he has, let's see here, a plus I should have this memorized by now. A +5. So here we go. It's a +5 to Kelp's AC of, where is Kelp? Kelp has an AC of 17, right?
17. Yeah.
Did your AC go up, by the way, at all? Is it still the same since you're in Beast Rage mode?
It doesn't say that. Let
Okay,
me see.
just checking.
Yeah, just the hit points, and yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, so rolling this +5. So he just rolled a 12, +5 is 17. That is enough to hit Kelp's AC of 17, rolling damage, which is a 1d6. Here we go. 1d6. He gets a 5. That's 5 damage hit points to Kelp. 5 damage to Kelp. Kelp goes from 18 down to 13. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and update D&D Beyond there. Our wonderful tool from the gods. And, okay, that is the end of that Warforged turn. Now it's the Warforged with Brown Shield. Brown Shield. Where'd he go? Brown Shield. Brown Shield Warforged, which is right here. So this guy, he's going to go straight up to Zuki. So he has a speed of 30 feet. So here we go. And he's gonna take a hit at the princess, and he goes, "You know, the princess, I'm not sorry." And he swings his sword at her.
That's very nice.
It really isn't.
I don't care. You're not nice. It's causing all this trouble for us. I was supposed to get off early today. And
You're a robot.
I'm a ghost in the shell. So, so your AC is 12, so he's gonna roll his +5. He rolled a 19 +5. That is enough to hit your AC of 12. He's gonna roll his damage, which is a D6. D6. He only did 1 damage to you, so that is down from 27 down to 26.
And I call him a wimp.
See you, not nice. I should be off by now. I should be home relaxing, but in here fighting
You're a
royalty.
wimp.
Stop it! Stop it!
You're a wimp.
No, I'm not a wimp. I'm not. And so now it is Hux's turn. And Hux is over here, looking fly as always, and he is right here in between Zuki, Sam, and Radu. What would you like to do, Hux?
All right. I would like to first, as a quick action, fire breath.
Oh, hell yeah. On who? Which one?
Yeah.
This one right here in front of Radu.
The red cape one?
Yeah, because he's right dead ahead of me there by 10 feet, looks like.
Cool.
So I'm going to aim for him. Cool. Bonus action is what this is. I exhale fire at the target within 30 feet of me. Check. The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
13 DC dex save?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's Mr. Red Cape there. Okay, cool. So, okay. So here we go. So dex save. So he has a +1 on his dex. 13, right?
Yes.
Okay. 9 + 1 is 10, which is not enough. What is damage, sir?
Damage is going to be 4d6 fire damage.
Roll that bad boy.
Here's 2d6, which is what I have handy. We'll do that twice. That's a 3 and a 1, so that's 4. Plus a 6 and a 5, so 11 + 4, 15 damage.
Describe how you obliterate him.
Oh.
By breathing on him.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Must prepare.
I love theatrics.
Woo! D&D, baby.
Oh,
D&D,
sorry for
baby.
everyone listening on the podcast.
Yeah, you
It's
can't
about
see
to
this.
Get real visual.
Yeah,
So I pull out my
If
potion.
you're viewing this on Spotify or iTunes, go check us out on YouTube or Twitch. Is it chips?
These are Takis. This is my guilty pleasure snack. Fuego. They are Fuego. And this is what Hux is doing for that whole last turn. He's getting sponsored by Takis. But we could be.
We
But
could
he's
be.
not. But we could be.
This
But
could be
he's-
us
but we're not.
Takis. You and us.
Yeah. Fuego. And I. And his eyes and oil is sputtering out of them, out of the sockets. And he kind of takes his last steps like this. He's like. Then his head rolls off. It just kind of rolls. And I kick it. And give it a little kick with the tip of my boot.
Good work. He's dead. Good job, Hux. And that was just your bonus action.
Yes, yes it is. And I would like to cast a spell with my regular action, because I feel safe right here between my friends.
Jane Danger, snack attack.
Snack attack. We're going to actually...
Barrel
I'm
Braid
going to
said he just
use-
ran to the kitchen. Sorry. Oh, yeah, you just ran to the kitchen. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I had those sitting here, and then I was like, I won't do it. And when you were like, describe, I was like, okay, hold
Yeah.
on.
Golden
I'm gonna do
opportunity.
the thing. So I'm gonna cast Shield on myself because I am very low on HP, and I don't want to be a burden on anybody.
Cool.
So that's gonna take up my third spell slot of my first level spells.
Okay.
There's no roll requirement for me
Okay, what's the effect?
that I see here. The effect is warding. So that is casting time is 1 reaction. Oh, it's a reaction spell. Shoot. Okay.
Oh.
Never mind. I won't do that.
I think you're supposed to put it up and then it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, so magic characters. So let's instead do acid splash because that's a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that at is this other one is that Zuki to my right, correct?
Yeah, Zuki's right here with the staff.
And then northeast of her is
That's
another
Blue Cape
Warforged.
Warforged. Blue Cape Gold Warforged.
Okay, I'm gonna acid splash him.
Okay, are you going to move at all?
No, the range for this is 60 feet, so I feel good here.
Okay. I'm
Or
gonna
should
need
I- do I need to
Zuki
bump
to do a
forward?
dex save to miss it, though.
Okay, I'll take 1 move north so that I'm parallel again with Radu. And then I will acid splash to end my turn.
Facing the Blue Cape Gold Warforged, right? Right here.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yep.
And-
Nobody's in harm's way.
Bubble of acid, choose 1 of 2 creatures you can see within range. Check. If you choose 2, nope, we only have 1. A target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw of 12 or take 1d6 of acid damage.
Okay. Okay, so 12 dex save? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 12 dex save. Okay, so he has a +1 to his mod. So here we go. 5 + 1 is 6. Not enough. So what's his damage?
His damage is therefore going to be 1d6 of acid damage. We're going to roll the green dice that Dash sent me.
Ooh.
For luck. 6, baby. Take the 4.
Excellent.
Take all the damage.
Excellent. So he goes down from 12 hit points down to 6.
Fuego.
Fuego.
Fuego. Good thing you guys
Fuego.
stooped around in the queen's dirty closets there.
Ew.
Ew. Excellent. Anything else,
Ew.
Hux?
No, sir, I am out of moves.
Okay, cool.
That'll do
Great
it.
turn. Okay, now it is yeah, definitely Hux is the MVP. So here we go. So Warforged number 9. So he's the red shield on the back. Red shield on the back. I believe this is this one. Yep. Okay. So this guy. He's a little low. 1 second. Okay. So red
We're
shield.
all
red shield-
MVF's most valuable friends, okay?
MVFs. Okay, so he's going. So he's straight up going straight up to Sam.
Taki's Fuego.
Oh, is
And,
that me?
and Radu goes, no. Oh, sorry, he's not. That's at the Warforged. No, Sam. Sorry, I sound like a Warforged for a second. I swear I'm not a robot. Anyway, so this Warforged is going to swing his sword at Sam. He has a +5 against
Sam.
Sam's.
Did you hear that?
Which
I did.
Kelp? No, not Kelp. Sam. Where's Sam?
Here's the thing.
What's your AC, Sam?
It's 9, but here's the thing.
Living human tissue
I still have
under a
shield.
steel frame.
Okay.
I can just ward, and this is a reaction spell.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Maybe I should wait to use that. I'm gonna roll the die. I'm gonna gamble, and he's not gonna kill me right in here. So, I'll hold off on using that right now.
Yeah, you got 21
Okay.
HP right now, so
Yeah.
you're not in danger too badly.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody bragging.
So he just rolled a 19.
God, I should have used a shield.
19 +5 definitely hits you. It's a dirty 24. So yeah, so his damage,
So dirty.
rolling a d6, it's a 5. 5 damage to you, sir. Sam goes down from 21 down to 16 HP.
I'm really the only squishy one left. You guys all have above 29 or above 20 HP, which is excellent.
I am 16 now.
Okay, so
Ugh.
here we go.
I'm out of sandwiches, friend.
Now, okay, so that was red shield. Okay, so now it's Warforged with green cape, silver frame. Green cape, silver frame. So he's way back here. So he's gonna come up and turn his down a little bit. Oh, there you go. Okay, so this one's gonna come up straight up to Radu. So here we go. He's swinging his sword at Radu. It is a +5 against Radu's AC of 19. 18 +5 is enough to hit Radu. That is a dirty 23. So the damage would be, roll d6, 3. So 3 damage to Radu. Radu goes down from 30 down to 27. Okay. Next up to bat. So that was Green Cape. Okay, so next up to bat is Zuki. Zuki's turn. Zuki is in the middle of all this right here.
I'm just gonna hit the one closest to me.
The one right in front of you right here?
Yeah.
The white frame one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Go for it. You're rolling with you're attacking with your short sword first?
Or I'm going to... I'll do Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of Blows? Cool. How does that work again?
Let me read it. After you take the attack action on your turn, you can spend 1 Kai point to make 2 unarmed strikes. So basically, I'll hit with the sword, then double punch. Or I'll, like, double kick or something.
Okay, cool. Excellent. So, the AC 16.
14 for the arm blade.
Okay, so that one hit. That one misses.
And then first unarmed strike. 17.
So 17 hits. Yeah. Brown shield.
4.
4 damage.
Yeah, and then the second one.
Okay. Second one. 16 AC.
18.
18 hits.
Yeah. 4 again.
So a total of 8 damage.
Yep.
So that one goes down from 16 down to 8.
And I use that attack.
All right. Anything else?
Good. I'm good. This is
cool.
Still blocking from the lowest HP.
And he looks at you and he goes, you would have been my favorite queen, but I don't think I'm going to make it out of this alive. Oh. I don't know if I liked my choices of joining the Imperial Guard. This is so much trouble. All right, now it's Warforged number 8's turn. Unless you want to move, Zuki.
No, because I'm going to still block Hux.
Okay, cool. All right, Warforged number 8, which is a blue shield. Blue shield.
I still got a lot of health.
Yep, that's this one. Okay, so this one goes straight up to Kelp. Actually, he's going to go straight here. And 5, 10, 12. Okay, so he's going to throw his javelin. So it's going to be a +5. So, and Kelp's... What's your current AC, Kelp?
My current HP?
Sorry, AC, which is 17, right?
Oh, AC is 17.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Sorry.
All right, throwing his javelin, which is +5. 2 + 5 is only 7, so he misses his javelin throw. All right, that sucked for him. Now it is Green Cape Warforged.
Kelp knocks it out of the way with her trident in the air.
Cling. Nice. Warforged number 3, which is Green Cape Gold Frame Warforged. Green Cape Gold Frame, which is... Green Cape Gold Frame. Yeah, he's still in, right? Yeah, this is this one. So he goes up to Kelp right here. He's right here. Right. This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's swing his sword at Kelp. It's a +5 against Kelp's AC of 17. Oh, critical fail. Totally eats it. And he falls over to the right. With his back turn.
Wait. No, never mind. I'm not looking at him. Never mind.
So he fails it. He eats that. So now it is Warforged number 4's turn. Blue Cape. That one is right down.
Just so I completely know that I didn't miss an opportunity here. I have an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Which is when someone moves away from me.
Yeah, he fell this way. Mm-hmm.
He fell that way. Can I use that, or
sure.
is it because he's not in front of me?
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. I wanna like as he moves away, I wanna take my trident and try to stab him in the side, kind of like to my side.
Go for it.
I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh, hell yeah!
What about
Roll your
you?
damage twice and add the bonus.
Woo!
Green kit.
3 and 4.
Total 4. Oh, sorry.
No, I just rolled a 3 and a 4.
3 and 4. Okay. 7.
And then I don't think I have. Wait, and then it's plus. Hang on, sorry, I'm looking at my.
Sure.
Where did everything go? I got too excited. So 7 plus 2, 9.
Describe how you destroy him.
So as he fails to hit me, I kind of like take my trident and like underneath my arm as he falls, I let him fall directly onto my trident. And then I like whip him back over my shoulder and slam his carcass into the ground. And so he's like my trident is like stuck into like the tile now. And and he's like twitching and like his sparks everywhere. Like he's going like his oil, his blood oil is like everywhere. And then I just like I slammed him so hard into the ground that now my trident's stuck. So it takes me like a pull to get it out.
Excellent. Good job. I just wanted to add sound effects to that.
Is there so this is not my turn, so I can't do anything else, right?
No, it's not your turn. That was a reaction.
Okay,
That was an opportunity attack.
Perfect.
But
Thank
he
you so
dead.
much. He dead. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Taking him off the board. Okay. Chopping him down. Blue Cape's turn. Blue Cape Warforged, who's right by Zuki. He's right in place where he needs to attack, so he's gonna swing his sword. It's gonna be a +5 against her AC
12.
of 12. Okay, cool. So here we go.
I feel like I always get.
Yeah, 5 plus 5 is not enough, so he fails that swing.
Oh.
Next up to bat is Radu. Radu is right in front of these guys. So Radu's gonna do something different this time. Radu's going to do actually he's gonna be a little more strategic this time. So brown shield on back. Okay, so he's gonna turn a little bit towards, let's see, how's gold doing? Gold cape, no. Okay, blue cape. Okay, yeah. So he turns towards blue cape. And he takes his boomerang and he's gonna throw it straight at the blue cape Warforged. I'm gonna turn the camera over there so you guys can see him. So so Radu's right here, and he's throwing his boomerang at the blue cape Warforged, and throwing his boomerang. So his boomerang is a +8 against the Warforge's 16. This is blue cape. So here we go. +8. So he got a 9 plus 8, which is 17. 17's enough. 17's enough. Now he's going to roll damage, which is a 1d4 plus 5. So here we go. 1d4 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. And, let's see. 3 plus 5 is 8. And that was the blue cape. So he throws his boomerang. It literally decapitates him, and it goes through his body, through his neck, chops off his head, and the boomerang like comes back, and it comes right through his chest, and explodes his chest, and then Radu catches his boomerang, and he puts it back on his back. And he pulls his sword back out.
Impressive.
That one's gone. And then he looks at Sam and he goes, "Thanks, bud."
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Well, you said it was
That was-
impressive, so I appreciate the compliment. So
It was very impressive.
Change says, "Okay, boomer."
Okay, boomerang.
Well, I mean, like in half elf years, I guess you'd be a boomer, but like since half elves usually live like, a couple hundred years, still young guy, but like the boomerang pun. Anyway, moving on. Making it weird. So now it is Sam's turn. Sam, what would you like to do?
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
And so you are right here, sir.
I'm right there. I'm within.
Yep. By Zuki, by Kelp, or sorry, by Hux and by Radu.
Okay, Hux and Zuki are right in front of me. Hux could use some help because of his HP. Now, how many more Warforged do we have?
So you have 1, 2. Let's see here. So we have with the camera, so you guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, this battle is gonna go down as one of the greatest battles ever. What I'm gonna do the same invisibility trick, but for Hux and Zuki this time.
Ooh, okay.
How's that sound?
Grabbing my my little rings here.
Yeah, but I guess I have to get close to them, but let me see how close.
I think you might be close enough, but yeah, it's worth checking.
I need to touch them, close enough to touch them. So if I am close enough to touch them, then
okay. Well, you're within range of your movement, your speed.
You don't need to
Reach
use it
out
on
and
me.
touch Hux.
Wait, did she say Kuhnoodle?
I said you don't have to use it on me.
I might as well because like I
You
have
could do
enough. Yeah, I have enough spell power to get 2 of you.
It'll
so
give you
why not?
advantage.
Yeah, Hux for sure needs it, and if I could give him extra, I could, but really I don't think it works that
Extra
way.
invisibility.
So I'll just. I'm gonna give it to you both.
Cool. So you're moving closer to them, right? Are you moving like right there?
Get right in between
Okay.
them if I can, and then just lay hands on them, make
Okay.
them invisible.
So you touch them both.
Yeah.
So then they both become invisible.
Yeah.
All right. Loop that around. There we go. Loop that around Hux, that marker ring, invisibility. Marker ring. There we go. Looks funny. We got big ass rings around them. Okay, cool. They're both invisible.
Jam.
I just make faces at the Warforges and flip them off.
Just use this better than I did.
Well, I'm using it to flip them off, so.
Yeah, just
Okay. I need to think of something else to do. Now, if I could rush past both of them so I can get like a clear shot on like
yeah.
If
What are you
I could
thinking?
get
Like
Where-
like
I
out
see a
here
big-
in this area?
you see a big conglomeration of Warforged right there. So maybe if I can get like a clear shot of like 3 of them. So yeah, that where you're pointing
here?
right there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's do that. Hopefully I'm not putting myself in harm's way.
Well, Radu's right there to protect you, so. And Radu
Oh,
looks at
thank
you and he
you.
like nods. He's like, "I got you, bud."
Thanks, bud.
So yeah, he's like, "Go for it, man." So yeah,
Okay.
Okay, later. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, in a second. Just,
Yeah,
I
in
have
a
to
second.
like, you
Got
know, wizard thoughts.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rush you, bro.
It's okay.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
Wizard thought.
Cool. So Sam, that's the end of your turn, right?
That's in.
Cool. Kelp, it is your turn, and Kelp is over here next to a couple Warforged.
Okay.
Right there.
Can I move like? Can I like jump 2 spaces back
Yeah. What
Like-
back? What direction?
towards like
This way?
away from the altar? Yeah, that way.
Like this way?
Sorry, north.
North?
Yeah.
So 2
Yeah.
spaces? So 10 feet
Yeah.
total?
Hold on. I should have. Do I still have my javelin? I do, right?
I don't think so because you guys only got your main weapons back.
That's right.
Yeah, because
well,
you and Hux were trapped. Yeah.
Well, I just did it to gear up for this flare move then, because I'm just gonna charge at the Warforged in front of me.
Okay.
Just trident out, just like, just straight at his gut. So let me see if we
This
can...
one or the one with the gold cape?
The one with gold cape, because
Gold
I
cape.
think he's almost dead, right?
Gold cape is, and this is, Kelp can notice, Kelp can see by her passive perception. So I'm going to tell you the number for you to be able to judge it.
That's fine, yeah.
How he is. So in terms of story, you could just see it, Kelp. But no, actually, he's at full health.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
He's at 30 HP.
Ugh. Well, here we go. Who cares? All right,
this one though, this one, green cape or green shield. Green shield is, he's currently at. Making my life easier that most of these guys are getting killed. He's at 12 HP.
Okay. And I could run directly at him. I'm just gonna be really far away from everybody when I do that. Okay, yeah. Then let's just try to knock off that one dude, because I guess gold cape is we're just saving him for last.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, cool. I'm gonna roll. What's his armor class?
His armor class is 16.
Okay. Oof. Well, I rolled a 2, so I slip and fall instead of running at him.
So you okay? So you don't run at all, right?
I don't run at all. I slip on like some oil from other dead Warforged.
So you're basically still in the same area.
So okay, and also around that area where there are several dead Warforged, right? Is there any way that when I slip and fall, if I could? Right? I'm not right.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong, right? There are other dead Warforged around where I've just slipped. Do they have Sparket crystals? Have we done this before where I've tried to rip open a Warforged and tried to find one
You
of
can
these
do an
things?
investigation check to do that.
Can I
That's
do
a bonus
that?
action.
Looking for
DC for
investigation.
that is going to be a moderate 15.
Okay. And I have a +1 on that. Rolled a 17, 18 altogether.
You confirm
is there Sparket?
that there's no Sparkex crystals around you.
Ah!
Other than with Sam, that you know.
I just splash in the Warforged blood like an idiot looking for a crystal.
And you would need Sam anyway to make it happen anyway with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Anyway. All right. Continue. I'm done. Thank you very much.
Awesome. So is now, let's see, the one with the gunmetal cape. He's right behind Radu. So he's over here. He's actually right in the place where he needs to be. He's gonna roll with advantage against Radu, since he's right behind him. So he is rolling against Radu's AC of 19. So he is a +5 to his sword. 5 + 5 is 10. Not enough to hit Radu. Cool. So he fails. He sucks. Ah! He yells, and now it's Brown Shield. Brown Shield Warforged. Brown Shield Warforged is right by Zuki, but he can't see her, so he doesn't know where she is. So he just goes straight up to Sam. Sam behind Sam too, which means it's going to be with advantage. Which viewers, if you can't see it, it's right here. There's Sam. There is the Warforged has up with the one with the brown shield, white frame. So he's gonna swing his sword. It's gonna be +5 against Sam's AC of. Sorry, Sam. What's your AC?
9.
9. Okay, here we go. Ooh, 11 + 5 is 16. So, damage would be 1d6.
Okay, I guess that's okay.
2
Alright,
damage
so
to you, sir.
14. All right, sounds good. 1, 2.
So Sam goes down
All right.
from 16 down to 14.
14. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That is that Warforged's turn. Now is Warforged with the gold cape, and he's gonna go straight up to Kelp. He's right here.
Come on.
Go straight up to Kelp. He's gonna swing his sword, It's going to be at Kelp's AC of 17. Plus 5 to his roll. 7 plus 5 is only 12. He misses, so he does not do any damage to Kelp. Now it is Hux's turn. Hux, you are currently invisible. You're over here, right here. That's kind of cradled between Zuki, Sam, and Radu.
So I want to try to stay invisible.
Okay.
So I'm not going to attack anybody this round. And I'm trying to save... Well, that would require an attack anyway, so that's redundant of me to say. I just want to... Shape changer... No, I don't need to change shape right now.
Nah,
I want to be me!
You're invisible.
Yeah, I change into 5 different people and then change
No
back.
one sees it. No audience can see.
Excellent. It wasn't in our budget, sorry kids. Okay. Yeah, there's
What are you drinking, Jay?
Water.
Everyone on this channel is so hydrated. I see everyone
Yeah.
drinking water.
Take a sip of my water too.
I gotta
I drink my Red Bull.
refill it,
As
but
I
I'm
know,
done.
as I drink my Chris, sponsor us. This tonight's brought to you by Chris Miller Light.
This could be us, Chris Miller Light.
It is a Miller time. It is Miller time.
D&D and Miller time. Come on, it's a new.
It's Miller time.
No one's done it before.
It's just about Miller.
Can I, Dash, can
You
I
have to
just
go
kind
away,
of
Kuhnoodle.
slip out?
Yeah. Do your thing, Kuhnoodle. I'm sorry. What? Yeah, you're good, Kuhnoodle. Yeah. What
As
were you
in
gonna say, Joss?
Hux just slips out.
So I just want to move 1, 2, 3 spaces north while I'm invisible.
Okay.
And then 1 space diagonal to that as well. So that I'm like
So here, right,
standing-
and then diagonal.
standing. So from there, diagonal 1 to the northeast.
So here.
Diagonal to so that I'd be blocking that pew.
Here.
No, the other one.
Here.
Sorry. Go back to where you were. From there, up 1 from that. North 1 from there.
Oh, 1 north. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Just so that I'm out of everybody's way and kind of like I can duck between the pews if I want. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna chill.
Okay. You don't eat anything at all, or
I don't have anything else to eat.
no food? Okay.
I ate his sandwiches. I feel really bad.
It's okay. You needed them,
I needed them.
and we needed you.
Got it. So, wait, so you don't have?
Yeah,
a
I'm just gonna
healing
sit tight
spell?
because I want to save my shield. My last my last level 1 spell is gonna be shield when I get attacked.
Got it. So you don't have a healing spell or cure wounds.
Oh, maybe I have a. Hold on. Maybe I do have a potion. Let's see. Elixir of health. I have 1. So let me use that. Actually,
yeah.
That's what I will do. When you drink this potion. Okay. That actually doesn't look like it gives me any health back, so I'm not going to use that. So when you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions. The clear red liquid has tiny bubbles of light in it, so
it's like an
that's not
antidote
going
in
to
Final
actually
Fantasy.
help.
It's not like an actual potion in Final Fantasy. Got it.
Yeah, so, and I gotta get rid of these breakfast Sammies, because they're all gone. So that's really it. I don't want to use my pistol, because again, I don't want to reveal myself yet.
Cool. Okay. Well, if
So that'll be my turn.
nothing else, then okay. Then it is Red Shield Warforged, who is right. Okay, so he's right by Zuki. So he actually goes straight up to Radu. And he's going to, so he's right here. He swings at Radu. Radu's AC is 19, swinging his sword. Plus 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. He misses. Ugh. So it is now Radu's turn. Radu, let's see, what does he do? He, okay, so he's just going to, yeah, he's pretty confident right now, and he is just going to swing at, let's see, who's he going to swing at? Green cape. He's going to be a little strategic here, though. Green cape is only at, okay, it's about the same. Okay, so he's going to swing at, he's going to swing at the green cape. So, he's swinging the green cape, Warforged. Okay, so that's at 16. So he's going to roll with his greatsword. That is a plus 6. 17 plus 6, which is enough to hit his AC of 16, rolling that damage, which is 2d6 plus 3. So 2d6. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 damage to the Green Cape Warforged. And he could tell he's almost dead because he goes down from 12 down to 1 HP. So Green Cape is almost dead. So note that. All right. So then Radu walks up to right in between the Warforged. That way, the ones that are these 3 are all in his field of vision. Not the one that's behind Sam, but these 3 are all in his field of vision. Okay. That's the end of Radu's turn. Now it is Warforged Blue Shield. Blue Shield's turn. Blue Shield is, I believe, over here. Yep. And he's going to go straight up to Kelp. And he's going to swing his sword at Kelp. It's a plus 5 to Kelp's AC of 17. He just rolled a 13. Plus 5 is 18. That's enough. So he's going to roll for damage. Damage roll is 1d6. So here we go, 1d6. He only did 1 damage too.
Jesus.
He goes, don't make fun of me. So Kelp goes down from 13 down to 12 HP. Okay, so now it is Zuki's turn. Zuki, what would you like to do? And you are still invisible. And you are right here near Sam and Radu.
Go to the closest Warforged.
There's one right here to your left,
Yeah.
and one it's right near Sam.
Which one's weaker?
So the one near Sam, the brown shield, he is 8 hit points, and the one with the red shield is one with the red shield is 18 hit points. So the weaker
I'll go
one is
by Sam.
Sam. Okay, cool.
Protected.
Appreciate it.
So you're gonna roll with advantage on this one, but your invisibility will disappear after that, though.
Yeah.
And the AC would be 16.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do my usual slice and punch, or slice and kick.
Cool. Go for it.
17.
17 hits. All right, excellent.
Remember that. Okay, that's 8.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's enough. Describe how
Okay,
he.
so I don't need it.
That's it. Yeah, just that hit. Go for it. Describe how he is dead. How you kill him.
I yell that I tell him that he's stupid, and I slice the sword at his neck, and then I take him down, but like where Warforged balls would be, And I tell him he's stupid, and then I kick him down while he falls. So I just feel like she wouldn't do anything crazy. She would just throw a temper tantrum at him and just...
Thanks for ruining my wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, like, here's your party gift.
Excellent. You weren't even in on the invitation. Cool.
You're uninvited.
You're uninvited. Got it. Excellent. Good job. So that was the brown shield. So that is gone. Excellent. Cool. Anything else, Zuki?
Well, since I still have another
Yeah, you still got...
strike.
Yep, you do.
So I'll go to the other dude and kick him.
Okay. So this is right beside him. So he's still within the field of vision. So it wouldn't be with advantage. It'd be a normal attack. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get it. It was 7.
7. Okay, cool. Yep, that doesn't hit. Anything
I'll
else?
move back. I'll move back.
Move back. Okay, cool. Towards Sam or like here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you didn't see that, and then I just there.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so now it's Green Forge, Green Cape's turn. So he's gonna turn towards Radu and swing his sword. It's a +5 against Radu's AC of... I should have all these memorized by now. But I don't. So his AC... Goodness. 19. 7 + 5 is only 12. Not enough, so he misses. He sucks. All right, great. Now it's Sam's turn.
Yeah! What does everybody want?
Magic!
Sam.
That's what Radu says.
Magic! Yeah. Okay. So, on that note, what? Okay,
And
so
you're right here.
I am right there.
Right by Zuki and Radu.
Zuki is beside me. She's to my left,
Yep.
right?
And Radu's right in front of you.
Radu's right in front of me. And I'm not going to do the invisibility thing. I don't think we need it right now. So, and it looks like Hux is at my diagonal. He's at my 3 o'clock.
And he's invisible, and he's in the pews.
He's invisible. Great. Yeah. And so right in between Radu and Zuki is a Warforged, right?
Yes. There's one over here to the left that's near Zuki, and there's 2 in front of Radu.
There's 2 in front of Radu. Okay, let me check to see what I can do here. Let's see. Then 60 feet, I can do an acid splash on that one guy. 1d6. I don't know if that's something I want to do though. Let me see. I have enough for a magic missile, and I may be able to get all 3 of them. Yeah, let me do that.
Whoa.
Actually, magic missile. So this is instantaneous. Yeah.
So who are you aiming at? All 3?
All 3, and I am able to do it too.
Ooh.
Because I'm a higher level.
What's the effect?
Yeah.
Tell us.
The effect, okay, it's 1d4 + 1, but since I'm going at this is a spell slot of level 2, I can hit, oh no, it deals 3 anyway. A dart deals 1d4 + 1 force damage to its target. I could choose to use like all 3 of my darts at one person, but I'm going to try and hit them all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so...
And they're all within range, right? So there's no DC saves? There's no...
Yeah, I think I confused myself. Let's see. Yeah, there's no DC...
No saves? Okay.
mentioned, yeah, so... Oh, I see, so 3 darts, so I can do an extra dart since I'm a level 4, right?
Ooh, yeah.
So let's see if I can't take care of one of them right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just so you know, so you have the gunmetal one, the green cape one, and the red cape one. The red shield. Red shield is at 18 HP. Gunmetal cape, he is currently at 9 HP, and the one closest to you, green cape. Green cape is currently at 1 HP.
Okay. Green Cape is going for sure. If I hit him, of course, which is it's supposed to be instantaneous, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to cast this, and I'm going to send 1 dart towards Green Cape, 1 dart towards Red Cape, and then 2 darts towards the other one.
So red shield and then the gunmetal cape one.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
Cool. So there's no saves, right? They don't have to roll saves.
Yeah, there's no saves.
Okay, cool. And what's
one.
the damage on each of them?
Okay, I have to roll for it.
Sure.
So let's do this.
So which one are you rolling for first?
What's the
J Danger just said Sam's half Mandalorian.
half Mandalorian?
This is the way.
So who's the one that's about to be dead?
Green Cape, right here.
Green Cape. So that's a 4.
So describe how he dies.
The dart enters his nose, and then we see like an X-ray shot. It slowly goes into his brain, and then it curves right in midair, and then comes out of his eye, and then like the dart like brings its eye out, and like little bits of brain like pour out of his eye socket.
Robot brain, yeah.
Yeah, his robot brain. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so it's all just like oil.
His Arcana Punk microchips, yeah.
Yeah, his microchips, exactly.
He's just so excited. He just forgot we were fighting robots.
Yeah.
It's robots, right?
Human dying.
So he is gone. Okay, next.
Done.
So the
Okay,
gunmetal
next.
cape one, right? What's the damage on him?
Gunmetal cape, I have to roll for that one. So that is 3. So not quite with that one.
3 for the gunmetal one. So gunmetal cape, 3. He goes from 9 down to 6.
9
HP.
down to 6.
So you took
Okay, so
right there.
we're gonna use the last 2 on the last one, who has the most HP, I think.
Gotcha. Red shield is currently at 18 HP.
18s, yeah. So let's see what kind of damage we can do on him. So that is a 2. And then a 3, so 5 total.
So 5 total. So he goes down to 13 HP.
Yeah.
18. Okay, cool. Those are good. Those are excellent hits. Good job,
Yeah.
man. Anything else?
Let's see. I still haven't used my crossbow, and I guess now's no exception either.
Those. I don't think you can do that though, because you cast a
Yeah.
spell. That'd be a regular.
Right,
attack.
that's why I'm saying
Yeah.
now's no exception. I'm just gonna I may just stay my ground
Cool.
right there.
Yeah. Radu goes, "You're my boy, Sam."
You're my boy, Radu.
All right, good job, Sam. Okay, so now it's Kelp's turn. Kelp is over here next to TEN Warforged, right here.
Okay, so I'm still gonna work on this weaker one here, the one to my right.
Okay, so the gold
not
cape
the gold,
is
not gold cape.
not gold cape, but the I believe it's blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Blue
don't know
cape.
which
Yeah.
one, 'cause I
Blue
can't really
blue
see it.
shield. Blue shield is at 23.
Blue shit. Well, I mean, okay, great. Let's go. All right, so I want to do. Okay, so that's +2 melee damage. All right, so I'm gonna use my, classic Kelp. Let's just run at him with the old trident because it's all that we have. Actually, since I'm close enough, I'm just gonna deck the absolute shit out of him.
The shield one.
Yeah. So I just want to like lean back and just punch him in the face, and let's see if that.
So you're gonna do unarmed
does any
attack.
damage. I'm gonna do an unarmed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that would be a +4 to your attack.
Okay. 11 + 4. I don't think that.
So it'd be 15. So his AC 16. So yeah, that
Yeah, I
would
was
be.
about to say. I know it's like 16 or 18. So okay. Well, she misses. So I'm gonna jump back 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm leaping all the way back.
So this way.
Yep.
Okay, so 30 feet. Way back there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, good job. All right.
We are safe. We are not doing good.
Okay, so now it is the gunmetal cape one's turn, and he's going straight up to Radu. Swinging his sword at Radu. He's right over here to the left here, and he's swinging a sword +5 against Radu's AC of 19. He just rolled a 5 +5 is 10. Not enough. Ugh! Now it is Hux's turn. And Hux is currently invisible and in the pews right here.
All right. So now that Kelp is backed up, I'm going to run in. I'm just going to go to your right, Dash.
Okay.
1
To Radu.
2.
Radu's right. Or to my right. My actual right.
To your right, yeah. So, yes, right there. And that should still put me within 15 feet of both of these two.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's move there, please. That'll be my first action while I'm still invisible. And then which of the two of them is in better shape right now?
So Gold Cape is full health, 30 HP.
Okay.
And Blue Shield, Warforged is at 23. They're both doing pretty okay.
Okay, so let's do this. Gold Cape. We're going to first. I'm going to use my second charge of Fire Breath, which is a quick action.
Cool.
That'll invisible me, or rather make me visible again. It will reverse that effect. My goodness. So let me. Sorry, where's my character sheet? There it is. I had it withdrawn. All right. There it is. Okay. So this will be my second charge of this. I'm going to aim at the one who's, again, in gold because he's at full.
Okay.
So he's... The target must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Dex save, so 13. He has a Dex mod of 1. Just rolled a 5 plus 1 is not enough. It's 6, so yeah. He failed that.
Oh, in that case, he's going to take 4d6. Excuse me, I was talking and I didn't actually have the... I've got to fix my lighting over here. That's a 6 and a 5.
6 and a 5. So, all right.
So that's going to be 11 plus 2 more.
Okay.
4 and a 6. So another 10. So that's going to be 21.
21 damage?
Hit points. Wow. Or 21 damage, yes.
He goes
4d6.
down from 30 down to 9.
And then...
Who did that?
Breath.
Hux.
Oh.
And then we're going to do with our final number 1 or
So you're
first
visible
level
now.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm uninvisible, and I'm hitting the deck for one more thunder wave. Let's see if we can take one of these two down.
Okay, before you do that,
Oh.
you're within, so 5, 10. Zuki, Radu, and Sam are all within range.
Shite, can I scoot
So is Kelp.
diagonal? What's that?
So is Kelp. Everybody's within range if you do that. All your friends.
Kelp's in range all the way back there?
5, 10, 15. Yes.
Oh, okay. It looks like there's
Since
more
we count the
space,
diagonals,
sorry.
yes.
Could he
Okay.
jump closer to the Warforged to make that attack?
Yeah, you haven't used
Yeah,
all
what
of
if I
your
was-
speed yet. You've only
Right.
used about
Yeah. Let's move. I'll just get right in
10 feet.
between the two of
Yeah,
them.
you've only used 10 feet. So
Because I'm gonna push him back anyway.
You have 20 feet left. So you're getting right in between them?
Yeah.
Like right here?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's make it there just to make everybody else safe. Keep everybody else safe.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kelp would be in trouble.
I had the advantage of invisibility, so.
Okay. All right. So you're doing your awesome
So
move.
now we thunder wave. Yeah.
Thunder wave. Okay. what's the DC checks on them?
That one's gonna be. 1 second, let me pull it up.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that was the one that we did the intelligence.
Sam's still
roll for.
within range.
Sam is? Where's Sam?
Sam
I'm
is
right here.
Right here.
Hey.
Hi, hey Sam.
Sam's the only one
Hey,
within
Hux.
range.
Okay.
You,
Can I?
you just
if I
moved,
shimmy.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. You have.
What if I
10
was
feet
one
left.
north of where I? What if I was one more north of where I am? Does that still keep Kelp
Here?
safe? I'd have to.
So
Yeah. What if I did there? Does that get me far enough away from Kelp too?
10, 15. Yep, you're away from everybody right there.
So then let's do
Yep,
that.
you
Then.
still have no
Make sure
speed
everybody
left.
stays safe. Yeah. Self-awareness is key with Thunderwave.
Thank you, Hux. Blessed be Hux.
Cool. You're nice,
So-
safe area now from everybody.
So, my intelligence modifier again.
Yep, intelligence modifier determined DC.
Let me switch the cams. That's a 19.
Ooh, nice. So 19. So they have to roll. What was it? Dex save.
Oh, +2. So that's a dirty 21.
Dirty 21. So they're trying to dodge it, right? They're trying to get away from it.
Constitution. They're just trying to withstand
Constitution.
it.
Okay, gotcha. So it's
They
a
take
+3.
damage either way.
So okay, so they have to get a 21 with their con save. So 7 is not gonna be enough. 7 plus 3 is only 10. That's Gold Cape 1. 13 plus 3 still not enough. 16. They both take the damage.
Excellent.
Both get hit.
They're each gonna take 2d8.
This is the Gold
That's
Cape.
a 7 and a 3. 10 total damage each.
So describe. Okay, so Blue Shield goes down from 23 down to 13, and describe how Gold Cape meets his demise.
He gets blown back, and as he goes to land, his legs just cave out underneath him, and he crumples to the floor, and his head goes rolling, and then I kick it, just like I did with the other one. I kick it again.
It's the theme of kicking heads. And I
Damn,
really like
Hux.
it.
Hux is the VI freaking P of this battle
Yeah.
because he has taken out like 7 of these.
And he gets blown back 10 feet, right?
Yes, 10
Okay,
feet
cool, the
back
one
for
survives.
the living one.
Okay.
Am I able to, Dash? I just want to put it on your radar that, I have the ability to make a homunculus, and a Warforged Frankenstein is something that is occurring to Hux as he looks at all of these shattered Warforged
It would look like
bodies.
this. A Warforged homunculus.
Is it a homunculus?
Oh my god.
Homunculus? It looks
A
like a
homunculus.
flying moose.
It's like a robo dog with
yeah,
wings.
all right, with wings. Okay, I'll
Yep.
take that. All right, yeah.
That's
That's kind of what I'm envisioning, because the Warforged shapes creep me out, but the mechanics are solid.
Yeah, it's basically a winged robo dog.
I am in love with this robot death puppy. Like,
Yeah.
So you're making this right now?
Yes. Wait, let me make sure I can. I've never done this before.
Yeah, this is
Magical tinkering.
homunculus. It's out of focus, but that's what it says.
Wait.
damn, our DM is prepared.
Oh yeah.
Did I? Sorry, now I don't know where I saw that, and I'm wondering if that's one of the things.
Was
that
I
changed.
dreaming?
Well, no. Remember, we changed my subclass last time.
Oh, you're saying if you're, it would make more sense though if you were artillerist now.
Right?
If you could make that.
Yeah, I thought I was
'Cause
reading
an
about
alchemist
them
is almost
still.
kind of like I mean, I hope I don't offend anybody. It's almost kind of like a magic pharmacist. Whereas artillerist is, you're like magic Tony Stark.
Right. Oh, this still says artificer.
Well, that's no.
But that's not right. We changed it last time. I remember. Artillerist spells. Yeah, shield and thunderwave. We've seen the effects of
on
that
my
one.
screen. It says you're an artillerist.
Why? Interesting that I'm still seeing some artificer things then. Class features?
Magical tinkering, shape changer, to create eldritch cannon.
It's definitely not in my spells. And I don't see it in my actions anymore.
Homunculus might have been. Actually, I think it might have been an alchemist thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I was worried about. That's okay. What about an eldritch cannon?
Go for it. Once per long rest. Yeah. Or
AC, it's an 18.
Expend a spell. So first level or higher, you can take an action to magically create a small or tiny eldritch cannon within 5 feet of you.
Excellent.
You can have one cannon at a time and create one while your cannon is present.
And it's got an armor class of 18. It doesn't say that I have to roll anything to make that.
No, you can only do it once per day.
Okay,
it's kind of like Kelp going beast mode. You know, this is the only time you can do it though. Today, until you take a sleep.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
So you make an eldritch cannon, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
And I put my glasses up top. Well, actually, I won't lose them if they're here.
No, put your glasses on top of your goggles.
That's what I was. Oh, hey, actually.
So I don't have a cannon miniature. So let's just say
let's just say that I shape it like a gargoyle dog, but it's actually a cannon. So it's kind of like if the demon dogs from Ghostbusters could spew plasma or something.
There you go. It's right there.
Excellent. And let's fire it. Bonus action. Ranged spell attack inflicting 2d8 force damage and pushing the target creature up to 5 feet away from the cannon.
Damn. So wait, you were able to do this and do your spell?
Yes, so I took the action to create it, and this is a bonus action, and the spell was my other right?
But your action was your spell, though.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to make this until next round.
Next turn, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hold. Yeah. I'll hold that then.
That's a good plan, though.
Apologies,
for next turn,
I jumped the gun here. Yeah.
But yeah, cool. Got some good stuff up your sleeves. Cool. Great. Love the glasses over the goggles. Excellent. Okay, Hux, that's your turn. Now it is Red Shield Warforged's turn. Red Shield Warforged is over there by Zuki and Radu and Sam. So he's going to go up to Zuki and try to swing at her. It's going to be a +5 with a sword against Zuki's AC of 12. So he just rolled an 8 + 5 is 13. That is enough to hit. So he's going to roll 1d6 for the damage. And it is a 5 damage to her. 5 damage points to you, Zuki. You go down from 26 down to 21. Okay. And he just looks at you and he goes, sorry.
No.
Okay. And now it is Radu's turn. So Radu's going to... He looks at Sam. He goes, Sam.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I go take care of that Warforged to help Zuki?
Yeah, man.
You gonna be okay? There's one right in front of me.
I have my crossbow.
Got it, man. Cool. Good luck, bud. So he goes around behind the Warforged that was in front of Zuki. He's gonna roll with advantage because he's right behind him. He's gonna roll with his greatsword. And it's going to be a +6. So 15 is the first roll. 18 is the next roll. So plus 6. That is a dirty 24. So he definitely hits it. And he's going to roll
dirty 24.
Dirty 24. 2d6s +3. So it's a 1 and 1. 2. 2 + 3 is 5. 5. for Mr. Red Shield. So he goes down from 13 down to 8. All right, so now it is Blue Shield Warforged's turn. He's the one that's near Hux, so he's going to rush up to Hux. Hux is over here, so he's rushing up to Hux. And he swings his sword at Hux. Hux has a AC of 14, so he's going to roll his sword plus 5. 8 plus 5 is 13. That is not enough to hit Hux, so he misses. He sucks. It is now Zuki's turn. Zuki is over here by Donegal Sam and Radu. Zuki, what would you like to do?
Go to the Warforged.
Okay. The one that's red shield right here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go for it. AC is 16.
22.
22 definitely hits. Roll for damage. Eight. 8 for red shield, red shield, red shield. Describe how you destroy him.
Ha ha ha.
I stab him in the face.
Nice. And his face explodes. Red shield.
She's not one for
Warforged.
theatrics. She just wants to stab.
Nice. Cool. So he's dead. Now, anything else, Zuki?
Where's the other one at?
The other one is it's a little fuzzy, the camera. It's right here. That's near you. The gunmetal
Fine.
one.
I'll stay, buddy. Boy.
I'm sorry.
I'll stay there.
You stay here? Okay, cool. Okay, now it is Sam's turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And Sam.
Who we got left? Who we got left?
Let's see, 1 second. I don't know why it's not. Let me put something in front of it. Try to get to focus. Yeah. Homunculus.
Since I just went for
Warforged.
dog feeling, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Okay, so Sam, you're right here.
Okay.
And I know it's a little fuzzy, but Warforged, Gunmetal's right here, Zuki's right here, Radu's right here, and Kelp's way in the back, and
Wow.
Hux
Okay.
is over
Just hanging
here.
out.
Hey, what's going on?
Y'all got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, we got this. Okay, so we got one more spell slot for that. So they're pretty spread out, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but you got like one that's like really close to you though.
One that's really close, like how
Yeah.
close?
I mean, he's 10 feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's his damage look like?
That's the gunmetal one. Gunmetal cape is only at 6 HP.
6 HP.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna do what I love doing. I'm gonna go right up to him and do the shocking grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still with crossbow equipped, but I'm still just gonna do shocking grasp, I think.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Go for it. What is there any saves that he has to do?
It's instantaneous.
Excellent.
It's a 1d8, so I gotta roll an 8. Whew. That is a 7.
Describe how you destroy him.
Yeah.
Okay. I get him on the shoulder. I look him right in the eye. And I go, "You could have been something, kid." And then I grabbed him by his by his torso too, and I just I do this until it just explodes, and it's slow motion, and it explodes into sparks and oil, and it's raining oil, and I'm happy for a moment.
Radu goes, yeah, oh yeah!
Thank you, Radu.
Good
That
job,
one's for
Sam.
you. Thank you.
So he's gone. Excellent.
He's gone.
So that was the gunmetal warforge. Awesome. Everyone, there is only one more left. Anything else, Sam?
Yeah, let's see. Let's try and get closer to that Warforged.
Okay, cool. So, Sam, you have a speed of 25 feet, right? You're going to go close to that. So, you're going to go...
Yeah. Get as close to him as I can.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So, right here.
Yeah. Bam. Right there. Great.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, cool. Kelp, it is your turn.
Okay, so tell me if this is a stupid thing. Earlier in the game, you said that if Kelp was in beast mode and she ate grass, that it would replenish her, correct? Does that give me HP or just prevent me from being exhausted?
No, it would give you HP.
Okay.
It would give you the same amount of HP as, like, the sandwich that you ate. But you're in a chapel.
Yeah, but we're in a wedding. Aren't there roses everywhere?
True, there is.
I was eating the flowers.
So can I eat some roses? Can I just like hang back and eat some roses and like gain like 2 HP?
There's about 5 roses. There's 5 roses and a little like vase that's on the edge of each pew. So yeah.
And my bouquet is probably like on the floor.
Yeah.
Could I do? And I have to use my turn for that, right? I can't just grab a handful of roses and just run at this dude with my trident. I don't even think I'm close enough.
Yeah, you can only cure yourself 2 HP per turn.
Okay, 1, 2. Am I close enough to get or to even make an attack on this Warforged?
Yeah, you have a speed of 30 feet, so yeah.
So what does that put me at 25 right here? And okay.
15, 20. Yeah, you can definitely get close to him.
Perfect. All right, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. I'm gonna grab a handful of roses, but I'm gonna stick them in my little pocket as I run past the pew. And I'm just gonna like charge at this Warforged with my trident.
Okay.
And so we're just gonna see if I can.
When you get a chance, make sure you put 5 roses in your inventory. But yeah, go for it. Go for your roll. So you're going.
I just rolled, and I rolled a 19.
Excellent. That's enough. Roll for damage.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, hang on. All right, let me go back to my. Okay, 1d6 plus 2. Okay, so I rolled a 4. So we're doing a +2 on top of that. So the damage is 6.
6 to Mr. Blue Shield. Okay, so he goes down from 13 down to 7.
Great.
Good job. Anything else?
I want to take one. No, I'm good.
You good? Okay, cool.
Because I can't eat no roses. The DM said I can't eat no roses.
You can eat a rose. Well, no, you attacked. Never mind. That would be an action.
Yep, I know.
You grab them as a bonus action, so yeah, you can eat them next time. No. In that case, it's Hux's turn. Hux, you are right here.
All right, we're gonna start
next to Warforged
by building. We're gonna build that Eldritch Cannon. We're gonna use that as our regular action. If I need to step back, oh no, okay, perfect. We're gonna point it at this feller. And are we clear? Is everybody safe?
Sam's right behind him in that direction.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, Urban Monkey 5, thanks for following. Welcome to the family. Thanks for joining us. We're finishing up the session battling TEN Warforged, crashing Azuki's wedding. So yeah, let us know what you think. All right, Jurassic Jaws, back to you. Sorry.
No worries. So could I actually back up 1 space north before building the thing and then slap it down right in front of me so that it's not pointed at Sam?
Sure. Sorry, I jumped the gun there.
Right. No, that's all right. I didn't clarify.
I appreciate it.
So yeah, now Sam is out of harm's way.
All right. So first, before I fire the cannon, I have 1 more fire breath, and I'm gonna fuego.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, we're going fuego.
So how much damage is that?
So that's gonna be. Let me pull it up here. Inventory.
We're happy to have you too, Urban Monkey 5.
Okay, so that's the DC 13 dexterity roll that they have to make.
So yeah, you roll the right? Is it the word the same way, right, with the cannon?
The cannon is going to be a little different.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah. One cannon at a time. This is harder to read with
Your goggles and glasses over your goggles.
I'm trying to stay in character.
I see even better now.
All right, so yeah, so did he beat the Dex 13?
Oh, sorry. So he has to roll. Okay, so it's a.
It's
I haven't
a saving
even rolled
throw,
that yet.
yeah.
So for him. Okay, so Dex 13. So he has a +1 to his Dex modifier. So he's gonna roll. That is a 15 + 1. Yes, he makes it. It's a 16.
Excellent. So whatever. Okay, so not directed at you, Dash.
That's like.
Fire damage. Okay, on a failed save, he's going to take half as much damage on a successful save. So instead of 4d6, it is going to be 2d6 of damage from the fire breath still.
2d6 of damage. Okay, cool. Excellent.
Yeah. So here, let me switch us over.
Yeah. Dice cam.
2 and a 6. We're going to go with 8 damage.
8 damage to Mr. Blue Shield. So he is down to 1 HP.
Teehee. And we're going to use a bonus action to fire this Eldritch Cannon.
Excellent. Breathe fire and then, yeah, launching a cannon.
Donegal Sam, that song The Power of Love is playing right now as I'm firing this Eldritch Cannon. I thought Dash might appreciate that in a different universe where it has cinematic
a
implications.
non-copyrighted version of Power of Love, yes, in Eberron, yes. That's the power of...
Forged.
Changing the chords. Not copyright. Twitch. Donate trees.
I can just hum it flat the whole time.
Pain. Don't need no credit poles to ride this carriage. Cool.
Okay, let me just. I'm just looking up the damage.
6 months. 6 months we play this.
2d8.
2d8.
So
roll that dude.
He's gonna need a
obliterate him, man. Wait,
right,
what does he have to roll? What does he have to roll?
He has to roll a dexterity saving throw of 12.
12. Okay, so he has a Dex 1 modifier +1. So he just rolled a 8 + 1 is 9. He does not get that. Destroy him.
Here we go.
Destroy him.
It's gonna be a 3 + a 2, 5 damage.
5 damage. Describe his death.
I blow a hole through his midsection, and his head blows off and it rolls towards me, and I kick it with the tip of my boot. And this time I kick it hard, so it goes all the way, it like smashes into something up on the altar. Like a vase of flowers. Probably one sent by the prince's fucking family. Like, we don't need any of that.
He's in the bathroom, more diarrhea time.
Right.
Yeah.
But the flowers from him are still up there unsullied.
True.
Now they're sullied.
Well, hey, you all defeated, including Radu, 10 Warforged.
That's crazy.
Whew.
That's crazy.
You guys.
10
And I still
Amazing.
have more than 20 HP.
Warforged.
I also went into this and I was
I
just
know.
like, one of us is going to die. We don't, like, I think only one of us had full HP.
Well, before
Me.
we conclude this,
Yeah.
so the Warforged, each Warforged was 200 XP times 10 is 2,000.
What?
2,000. Divide that between the 5 of you.
Okay, so 5.
400?
4? Yeah.
Yeah, 400 each.
400.
Oh, I did math right.
we have to share with Radu.
Radu.
Yeah.
So you each get 400 HP for that.
400.
400. So add that. Take a second to add that.
Great.
Real quick. Add it to Radu.
I also am just now realizing I didn't use my inspiration.
I didn't either.
Excellent.
Oh, I had an.
Did you
I had
need
an
to?
inspiration.
I fucked up a couple times.
You
I
all
forgot I had
hear
inspiration.
footsteps coming from the back of the
Oh.
church, the chapel.
Okay.
And out comes a tiefling that you know none other than the queen. And the queen is accompanied by a queen or a knight, a very large, very strong knight. And he has a cloak on, like a dark cloak, gold and silver armor. And she looks at all of you, and she pulls her hand up, and her hand is a mechanical Arcana Punk hand, because Hux shot it off. It's like a Luke Skywalker type, like, and she balls it up into a fist, and she has a staff with her, and magic starts sparking out of it, and she looks at all of you and she goes, "Well done. Well, since my daughter has proven that she will be a very resilient monarch, I guess I should just keep the throne for myself. Shall clean this mess up myself, since these pieces of junky shit can't do it themselves. So,
Junkie. Wow.
Sir Keith."
How does it feel that your most enduring quality is my responsibility?
What?
Your arm, it's the neatest thing about you, and you have me to thank for that.
Mm-hmm.
You burned you good,
And then
queen.
and then it like part of it like curls back, and out comes a barrel out of it, and she goes, "Yeah,
That's
you're right.
unnatural.
This is my favorite part of myself," and it's a gun. It's like
Cool.
it's like a muzzle. Basically it's the equivalent of like the gun that you have, Hux. And it's like a pirate gun basically, but it's
Just an
part of her
arm.
hand. Yeah, she goes, "You're right. It is the favorite part of me." But
Oh my gosh, she got implants, you guys.
I need to pay you for that. I need to make it up to you. So Sir Keith, and she looks at the knight, and he looks at her, and she goes, "Would you help me exterminate these vermin?" And yes, including my biological daughter, who I never liked anyway. And
You're a bitch.
I'm so glad my sister sent you down south. I'm so glad that she sent you down
Me
to
too.
Sharn. My sister
Me too.
is such an idiot, and so are you. You take after her so much.
Oh my gosh.
You.
So, yes,
That's the
you
meanest thing I've ever heard.
and my sister Sundara,
Somebody
Both.
get a napkin. All this tea's being spilled.
horrible people in my family, and I'm the best, and I'll show you. And with that said, we'll conclude tonight's session.
Ah.
Now we gotta. Okay. All
So
right.
close to
We're
the
so close.
satisfying, crushing
I know.
defeat of our enemies.
So, 2 more left. 2 more. Queen Aurala and Sir Keith.
Did you ever watch the Clone Wars 2D show with the animators of Samurai Jack?
Oh yeah,
It was
I have
all-
those on DVD.
Yeah, it was all mainly just not talking. There was just pure action.
Yeah, definitely.
that
it was awesome.
This.
Yeah.
that was this.
This is
Yeah.
our first all combat session
Yeah.
too, because like we
Mhm.
usually
Its
do a
own
lot of
form
role
of
play, and this is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all battle. This one.
This was not only just like all battle and all roleplay, but there were certain times where I think you were just like, okay, we have to speed this up just a little bit. in order to
Well, the
get
numbers were like
all
coming
of
to
these
me. I'm like,
words.
yeah, just roll. Yeah, I got the number. Cool. I'm just like saying out loud, so he has like the verbal long division or arithmetic, whatever. But yeah, so there's 2 more enemies left. Radu's still with me. Keep in mind, everybody's health isn't as good as it was before, and spell slots were used. And so, yeah, the Warforged were taken down, but you guys kind of took a beating and you kind of exhausted yourself some.
Yeah,
So-
well, someone forgot she had inspiration.
Yeah,
So
and there's roses around. So there are roses around. So yeah, almost out of this mess. So good job, everybody. And okay, well, with that said, it's about that time. Those who are watching this, we'll be back in 2 weeks, but we stream every Monday no matter what. Next week it'll be what we call a J-Punk Junk. It's like this sideshow. We just kind of like play games and goof around and do stuff. Last week, Jay and I, we designed a Donegal Sam miniature, and next week, Jaws and I will just be playing a game, and you know, Zuki will be on again sometime, and so we'll wing it, and yeah, we rotate. But the D&D show will be not next Monday, but the Monday after that, at the same time. In the meantime, check us out on YouTube. We have all the episodes on YouTube that you can watch, and yeah, we'll just kind of close out with some plugs. You can check out my solo stream, twitch.tv/Gierhart. The name's right here under my camera here. And also, you can follow me on the same name on Instagram and Twitter. And yeah, and follow Journey Punks on YouTube and Twitch. Give us likes, leave us comments. It helps us out, helps the algorithm out. We're still kind of in the infant stage, so yeah, you can know us when like, yeah, I knew before they had 100 followers, blah, blah, blah. You can have bragging rights later. So anyway, anybody else want to do solo plugs? Kuhnoodle?
I stream under Kuhnoodle. Instagram, Kuhnoodle Art. Twitter, Kuhnoodle.
Kuhnoodle. She did the art. She did the cover art.
I do art.
Does all the artwork for Journey Punks. Also, amazing artist, does other kinds of art too. Awesome. And Winkett, anything? Twitter, Instagram? Anything?
Well, I mean, you obviously follow me on all the social medias. My handle is the same as my Twitch, at Charlie and Will, and Charlie with an L-Y and with an E, Will with 2 L's. Thank you. But also, Hot Goss, live shows may be coming back sooner rather than later. So I will keep you guys updated with that. But let's just say that CSC Chicago has a lot planned, and we're moving forward with a bunch of stuff, and hopefully, you know, fingers crossed with everything, but hopefully we'll be doing live shows by the at least the holidays, I think. So
Cool.
Yeah, if you're in Chicago.
Awesome. Yep. Winged's fantastic comedian. Awesome improviser. Excellent. Jay, anything from you, bud?
Speaking of live shows, I'll be in one in October. It's more or less confirmed for the Twin Cities Horror Festival. In the in-person section, there will be a virtual section. There will be an in-person section. I'll be a part of the in-person one. So live horror on stage. If you're in the Twin Cities, please come see it. We tend to make it the goriest thing we could possibly make it. So if you love blood, come out and see it. If you love blood, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah.
Do we know where this one is at now?
This one
This one
is at the Crane Theater in Northeast Minneapolis.
Nice. Excellent, man.
Not in some farm in St. Paul.
How did that go, by the way? Didn't you just do something live, or did that get
Oh yeah, that was that we read the show. And
Yeah,
then a few people came. I don't think they watched the stream, but they could have.
They could have been Journey Punks
Yeah,
fans.
yeah.
Excellent.
Right.
All right, man. Jurassic Jaws. Last but not least, anything from you, bud?
Yes, you can get all of my social media links here. I'm kind of on a little bit of a hiatus, but we've got a couple of pop-up streams, including one where I'm just going to point the camera at the balcony over here and watch the trees. I'm hoping for a storm in the next few days to do a little pop-up stream of the storm. Got a couple of weatherproof cameras I want to try out. And I will also be on Super Murgatroyd's stream this Friday night. I believe that starts around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stream of Thrones. And I also do writing coaching. So writing coaching and video editing. So reach out to me. Talk to me. We can do some film streams. We've got some editing coming up for a couple of different projects. So lots of things in the pipeline.
Excellent, man. Cool. With that said, let's go ahead and close out for tonight. Thanks everybody for watching us, and we hope to catch you again next time. And in case you didn't see, I posted the Discord. You can join Journey Punk's Discord, and also the YouTube links. So you can check out the other videos as well as the VODs here on the Twitch channel as well. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and have a great evening. Switching over to the ending screen now. Bye. They can still hear us.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wow, I felt like
Caddy, can you hear me?
I just did like a workout after all that, like mental.
It was incredible.
Like my brain just lifted weights.
It was amazing.
So much math.
All that, yeah, so much math. Yeah, that was.
Do you know how many you killed? Everyone, I think I got 2.
I think I got 2.
I think I got two,
Yeah.
and I just literally think Hux just took care of the
Hux
rest.
blasted a
There were
bunch.
10, right? So that would be
Yeah.
4. Or didn't no? What's his name got one too? I
Radu?
kicked 3 or 4 heads.
Maybe
yeah.
I only got one.
Boomerang.
I
He
don't know.
boomeranged one.
Yeah,
That's right. He
stabbed
boomeranged
2.
one.
Maybe I only got one. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I kicked like 4 heads.
Now keep in mind
Wow.
too,
4 heeds.
that other
Four
Sparkix
heads.
crystal. You know,
Oh.
Sam's
It's
got.
in my butt.